just like you. But then you walk on by, and I knew what I had to do. The way you're moving,
and you probably won't find her. Got her rocking my chain like I signed her. You gotta remember the nights where you lied. She cried. If that's yours, then I get behind her. Trust me, I got her, it'll be alright. You had her in the dark, I'ma bring her to the light. Plus you was stressing about paying off the lights, and if you get the tripping, then I'm a pipe. I know that's what you like, cause you my little freak. And when you get to going, you be fucking up my sheets. And if you find out what we did last week, when you was supposed to be going out with your niece, but I'ma be quiet cause I gotta keep it pee. And now you in the days cause I got you getting weak. But don't fall in love cause you know I'm for the streets, and he better not find out about me. And now she like,
mess with my mind, turn down the lights, you know I do. I'm so into you,
man, this girl been blowing on my phone, but I don't hit back cause I be up in my zone. Hit D&D, wanna be alone. She OD, wanna be up in my home. Fuck that, I can't get attached. I been cracked that, you can have it back. These hoes I don't trust on top of that. I'm just spitting facts cause that won't last. These hoes love going back to the past, back to the stress and back to the laugh. Meanwhile, you be sitting having flashbacks, sitting back just trying to make the math mad. Not me, I'ma chill and get the last laugh. Kick rocks, I'ma leave the past in the past. Block the number, now she crying, yeah, now she mad. Now she pill popping, taking half of a half. So sad, she just worried about the next play. Play victim, do the same thing the next day. Sit back, you can wait on that day. Karma come, but it don't got a set date. But I'ma be quiet cause I gotta keep it pee. And now you in the days cause I got you getting weak. But don't fall in love cause you know I'm for the streets, and he better not find out about me.
mess with my mind, turn down the lights, you know I do. I'm so into you,
Girl, you know that you so sweet, and you taste just like a peach. You can't get away from me, baby. And I know I make you weak. You tried to take a break from me, but you can't get away from me, baby. Ooh, girl, tastes like candy, tastes so good, nicknamed her Brandy. Can't nobody understand it. Half the time she cannot stand me. Ooh, girl, you so sexy, I might let you rock my necklace. I think that you need a vacay cause you look like you been stressing. You stressing me every time you get away from me, but faithfully you promised that you'd always find your way to me. Impatiently I'm holding on to every word you say to me. Don't play with me, I knew that you was never really gonna wait for me.
mess with my mind, turn down the lights, you know I do. I'm so into you,
Girl, you know that you so sweet, and you taste just like a peach. You can't get away from me, baby. And I know I make you weak. You tried to take a break from me, but you can't get away from me, baby. Come sit it right on my face. I'ma eat all the food off your plate. Fuck a breath, we can't take no breaks. Take this dick, don't tell me wait. You know the record, let's set this straight. Pin you down to the bed, let me seal your fate. Now he blowing up your phone and I know you gotta go, but hit D&D cause that nigga gotta wait. Cause you stressing me every time you get away from me, but faithfully you promised that you'd always find your way to me. Impatiently I'm holding on to every word you say to me. Don't play with me, I knew that you was never really gonna wait for me. That you so sweet, and you taste just like a peach. You can't get away from me, baby. And I know I make you weak. You tried to take a break from me, but you can't get away from me, baby.
Norm Tone Bite, Norm Tone Bite, Norm Tone Bite. We back, Ratchet Gang. We back with another one. Oh, we back with another banger. Let's get the likes up. Look, you might have forgot. Hell, they might have forgot. But you already know it's the king. Too Loyal, Norm Tone Bite, Ratchet TV. Hey, y'all already know, man. Look, y'all already know. Get the likes up if you in the building. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell so you can get the drop whenever I drop. All right, so boom. Man. We got to talk, Ratchet Gang. Look, we got to chop it up. Look, tonight, we have got to chop it up about, well, you know what I'm saying? We finna get into this damn Diddy case. Give me a second. Hold on. We finna get into this damn Diddy case. We got a lot to talk about. I'm trying to do something real quick. Give me a second while I...
FormSwift. With FormSwift, you get...
All right, my bad, y'all. I was over here. I was trying to get something situated, but let me do this. Oh shit. Give me 1 second, y'all. I had to go grab something really quick. So give me a second while I do this. All right, there we go. Boom. Let's pull this back down. We can go here. All right. Let's move it like that for now. Give me a second, y'all. My bad. All right, my fault. This is not what I'm trying to do. I had to get that on my screen before I forget to do it later on tonight. All right, my bad, y'all. All right, yeah, we gonna chop it up about this Diddy case. It's about to get loose and alleged. Y'all can hear me? Can we get audio check? We good? Are we good? Are we good? Audio check. Audio check. Drop the gems if we good. Drop the eyeballs if we not. Let me know in the chat. So we finna get into this damn Diddy case, man. We got a lot to talk about, man. It's about to get loose and alleged. And you know what? Something we can't keep not doing. We can't keep not doing this, y'all. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Tone Bite. Yeah, hold on one more time. One more time. All right, so this your boy Big Ratchet. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on, man. We gotta chop it about this Diddy case because it's about to get loose and allegedly. And everything I say is alleged, and it's all under the Fair Use Act. And you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video and in the description of all my videos. This is just for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is just to educate my people on what we've been covering. Like I said, it's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video. And everything I say is allegedly. Man. We got to talk, Ratchet Gang. Look, tonight we got to chop it up. Like I said, we finna chop it up about this Diddy case. His son has gotten hit with some charges. There's been some celebrities that have been thrown underneath the radar and onto a platter now. A lot of celebrities been ducking the smoke, but it's seeming like you're not going to be able to duck this much longer. Like I said, we going to cover this from a different angle than everybody else, more than likely. I'm just being serious. We cover it from a different angle than everybody else damn near every time. So let's just keep it a buck and call a spade a spade. We finna get shit popping over here tonight. Salute Sam for that 10-piece McNugget. That's how you start off the show, with a 10-piece McNugget. I appreciate you. Salute. Salute to the certified one for being a member for 5 months. Top G Mod. Gotta get with me for that. I forgot I don't know what happened, but just hit me up. Anyway, salute gang. I'm hungry. King, let's cook. Well, you about to eat. Get ready because you about to eat in just a minute. Salute. I appreciate y'all. Man, hold on. Sheesh. All right, so where were we? Diddy, the diddler, Mr. Diddy himself. It's about to get very interesting tonight. I got something for y'all tonight. It's going to be a little... Have y'all heard that Ashton Kutcher has allegedly had to make a decision between Diddy and his wife? I don't know what the hell is going on, but this is alleged. There's some alleged information I'm telling y'all, but also y'all know that I'm the one who called Ashton Kutcher what number did I give y'all? Matter of fact, who did I tell y'all was the first person that was the biggest suspect in this? And then I gave you number 2. We did, I think 3. Did we do 3? I think I did 3 for y'all. So yeah, name the 3 people that I gave y'all. Name the 3 people that I gave y'all. I do believe we've did 3. See, we haven't even started really exposing a lot yet. We've exposed so much, but trust me, this is just the beginning. I told y'all I could go on and on and on and on and on with this Diddy stuff. I don't got enough content. I just sometimes take a night out because, I mean, we're going to talk about something else every now and then, but I got a lot of content for this shit. Let's get cooking. I'm ready to eat. Also, salute Daisy Jenkins for being a member for 32 months. Drop them flowers for Daisy Jenkins, been a member for 32 months. I appreciate you. That's loyalty. Daisy, let me give you a wrench. I don't know why you don't got one. Y'all know I'm crazy, so I don't ever know what be going on. Just y'all know I'm crazy by now, man. It just is what it is. I ain't finna explain that. Y'all know ratchet, just ratchet, man. Just it is what it is, man. Just this is why y'all love me though, right? Because I'm crazy like this. All right, so y'all know I just be. Sometimes people just gotta ignore me, man. They be ratchet tripping today, y'all. Just leave them alone. That's just ratchet. But some people can't handle it. They sensitive, and it just is what it is. Dang, somebody already got. Damn. It says, I really don't like the fact that you always say I told you like you know everything. Let's see who this is. Hi fans. I mean, there's a lot of you. I'm not even gonna put you up there. The girl, shut your little ugly ass up. I'm just gonna be serious. Quit talking to me. Just I don't even want. You lucky I'm changing. I'm gonna be a nice guy. I really would air your ass out right now, but I'm just gonna really just chill. I'm gonna be a nice guy. Salute to you. All right. Anyway, they said they about to get roasted. Yeah, I ain't gonna do it. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Trust me, that was an easy one. Thank God for that one, because you so fine. You always right. Well, I appreciate you, Clara Williams. I appreciate you. Salute to you. She said I'm always right. See, I like you. Salute to you. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm pissing people off tonight. It is what it is. All right. Salute to you. I appreciate you. Make sure you follow the Instagram, IG, The Ratchet TV, TikTok, The Ratchet TV. It's all right there. Salute to you. All right. So, tonight, it's going to get a little interesting. I gave y'all 3 names already. Let's get back on track. I don't want to be thrown off. Let's get back on track. I gave you 3 names in the Diddy case. And to the person who said, I always think I'm right, maybe when I start being wrong, I'll feel like I'm not right. So until then, I'm going to say it like I said it. I told you, I gave you a couple names. Can you name the names in the chat? You just want to sit there and troll and tell you I always got to shut the fuck up and just answer the question. And I won't have to stop my content and get on your little ugly ass. All right, anyway, Jess B, salute to you for that 10-piece McNugget. I appreciate you, boo. Salute to you, Jess B, for the 10-piece. I appreciate you. Salute. All right, I gave you 3 names. I want to stay focused, man. Let's keep these trolls to a minimum. Throw some money up for some backpacks. I don't even know how many backpacks we got, man. We're going to start getting rid of these trolls. They said Ashton Kutcher, J-Lo, and Leo. There you go. But put them in order. I want them in order. Give me number 1, number 2, and number 3. Salute, Ratchet. Let's cook. Salute to Binky for that 5-piece. Salute, Binky. I appreciate you. Salute, salute. I gave you 3 names. Those were the correct names, Leash. Put them in order. We got 11 backpacks. All right, so we can pack up 11 trolls. We got 11 trolls to pack up, and if y'all want to donate some backpacks, donate some backpacks. But we getting rid of these trolls tonight. J-Lo, Ash, Leo. It's not in that order. Put them in order. Leo, Ashton, J-Lo. TT Diva salute says, I love it whenever you're right. When you're right, you're right. Period. Yeah, and you're right. Salute to TT Diva for the 10-piece. I appreciate you. Salute, salute. Says Leonardo DiCaprio, Ashton Kutcher, and Jenny from the block. Now y'all are on point. Leo, Ashton, Jennifer. There you go. Ashton, Leo, now V, Will, you backwards a little bit. J-Lo was the last person we exposed over here. Everybody was waiting for the J-Lo one, but I told y'all, you got to pay attention to a couple more people. You got to pay attention to Leonardo DiCaprio, who was the first one to flee the country and got the hell up out of here and snitched. Listen to what I'm telling you. I mean, you don't have to listen to me, but just notice everybody that I've exposed has fled the country. I already was getting on Ellen about the Twitch stuff. Right before we could even get to Ellen, we started exposing a little bit of shit about Ellen. She flees the country. We started exposing a little bit of shit about Jennifer Lopez. And I'm not saying it's us. I don't give a fuck what nobody else got going on. I'm only speaking about what we doing. Or you know what? Maybe it's just one big coincidence that every time we talk about something over here, something magically just happens. Just like we was talking about the fact of the Thanksgiving shit and what should and shouldn't happen and how they should and shouldn't be doing shit, then word for word, they saying everything I'm up here saying in the court. It's like I'm making the case for them. It's like they watching Ratchet TV and then going to the courtroom. Well, technically, I'm like, hold on, what? The defense using my angle and the prosecutors using my angle. I'm like, are we watching maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe I am crazy. You know what? Maybe I am crazy. It could be. I could just be tripping and I could be one crazy motherfucker right now. Where's the smoke? Where there's smoke, there's fire. Salute, King. Keep cooking. I appreciate you for that 20-piece McNugget. Salute, salute, salute. I appreciate you. Salute. Hey, y'all showing out tonight. Okay, so maybe I'm tripping, gang. I could be. I could just be like, hey, bro, like you're just too full of yourself. Maybe you should slow down. They're not talking about nothing you're talking about. Then whenever we expose some shit, as soon as we exposed Leonardo DiCaprio, he fled the country. I got that footage maybe you've seen it somewhere else. I don't know. I do believe that nobody had some of that shit I was dropping on Discord. I don't know if anybody had it or not. My chat can only tell me. The shit that I was dropping on the receipts, and I have never dropped the videos. I'm going to say that right now. I ain't never dropped no videos. I just dropped still images. I don't know. Maybe you've seen them somewhere. If you've seen them somewhere else, if you got them from me, drop the gems. If you already saw them elsewhere, drop the eyeballs. If you got the footage and a lot of these receipts from me, drop the gems in the chat. If you've seen a lot of my shit somewhere else, and I'm talking about my pictures in my folder. You know what I'm talking about, my receipts. I ain't talking about videos. I'm talking about my receipts. Still images and documents and shit. Did you catch it from me or did you see it from somewhere else? Drop the gems in the chat if you got this information from this platform, or drop the eyeballs if you got it from somewhere else. No shade to nobody. I'm only speaking on what I do. I don't even watch nothing else, so I don't know. I don't know what nobody else be doing, fam. I have no idea where nothing be going. I just know that I be getting my hands on a lot of shit. I exposed a lot of stuff about Leonardo DiCaprio in my Discord. I exposed a lot of stuff about Leonardo DiCaprio out of my own mouth up here on my platform, and I told y'all exactly what was going on with Leonardo DiCaprio, and I also told y'all Leonardo DiCaprio was going to be the first one to take a deal and get the fuck out of here. As soon as I said that, Leonardo, I don't know if he took a deal, so I can only say allegedly spoke with the FBI. Allegedly, Jamie Foxx already has spoke with the FBI. Jamie Foxx is one of the people who got this shit cracked off. That's how we all knew about the Keefe D angle. If you go back, everything that I said, and you can say whatever you want about me saying this, but it's facts. I also called out that Keefe D shit and told y'all Diddy, somehow, some way, Diddy's name is going to come up in all this. And as soon as I said that, all this shit happens with Diddy, the raid, then his name gets mentioned in that shit. And then whenever the raid happened, I had word and told y'all Diddy is going to jail. I kept saying it. I said, bro, my sources hit me up. I'm telling you, that raid that took place, I don't know why it's taking so long, but my sources told me it was going to be that week. So yeah, I was wrong, technically. I had it wrong, but I did hear that he would go down for racketeering and he was going to go down for trafficking. I already had this information months before the actual arrest took place in New York. I was surprised it took so long, but everybody kept saying, see, I told you was wrong. Diddy ain't going to jail. Diddy ain't going to jail. I told you was wrong. Ain't nothing going to happen to Diddy. Diddy ain't going. I kept saying, bro, he's going to jail. Just wait. Wait for it. Diddy will be in jail, and he'll be questioned for the Tupac shit. Boom. He gets questioned for, I don't know what happened with the Tupac, but his name definitely came up. Keefe D definitely said he did some shit. The cops definitely alluded to the fact that there's some shit with him. His name has come up in it. He's not charged with anything from the case. I gotta log into my other computer, man. Shit was over here tripping. All right, so a lot of the stuff I called out. Also, the Jamie Foxx situation, when the pickleball situation happened, y'all laughed. I said Diddy was behind the whole thing. Everybody laughed at me. Said Diddy had nothing to do with this, bro. Jamie Foxx just had a magical illness. I kept saying, fam, this is Diddy's work. Diddy did this. Now, all of a sudden, Jamie Foxx, out of his own mouth, he said it, not me. Not me no more. Fuck what I said. Jamie Foxx, out of his own mouth, said Diddy was behind that shit. So how do you feel today knowing, damn, Ratchet was saying all of this shit? Ratchet blamed Diddy for Jamie Foxx. Ratchet blamed Diddy for Biggie, and he'll go down for that. Biggie mama even said that. Gene Deal even said that. Now that Gene Deal says it is law. But when I was saying, bro, he was behind that shit. I even told y'all the whole Jay Prince angle with the Rap-A-Lot shit with that. Y'all laughing at me. Y'all think everything is a game. Y'all think I just be not on point, but everything I said, it comes up somewhere down the line. So now look at the situation with the Biggie shit. Look at the Tupac shit. Look at the Jamie Foxx shit. Boom. So I'm telling you, it's a lot of shit, a lot of secrets a lot of these celebrities know about each other. It's a lot of secrets that a lot of people are sharing right now. They asked George Lopez, who he's very outspoken about a lot of stuff. George Lopez would not utter a word and said he refuses to speak about Diddy. He says no way he's speaking about Diddy. Nobody will talk about this shit. Diddy's closest entourage, friends, ex-lover, nobody wants to talk Diddy. The only people that are talking about Diddy don't know him. These fake ass broke bitches that's going around on the internet doing all this clout chasing on these platforms, them girls don't know Diddy. Them girls are just talking. None of them girls were affected by this Diddy shit. And I ain't victim shaming nobody, but all this, I'm sorry that a lot of these girls just lying, man. I'm just going to call it what it is. A lot of the girls just up here lying, and they really just want to be like YouTube famous or something. You can look at these dirty ass girls and tell, come on, fam. Like, let's be serious for a second. This is P. Diddy we talking about, and I'm not glazing or nothing. Let's just be serious. Let's just go around and I've showed y'all how many scenes from Diddy parties. Just be serious right now. Fuck what everybody else talking about. Think with your own logical brain. We have all looked at Diddy's parties. Does any of them girls look like they would have ever been invited? Just be serious. Looking at Diddy's scenery, do any of them girls look like they ever was with Diddy at any point? Any one of them. Name one of the girls that looks like they've been around Diddy. Name one. I'm being serious. Them dirty ass girls wasn't around no damn Diddy. Hell is my dog down there doing? Now just be serious. I'm asking y'all. They dusty as hell. Them girls is dirty. Them girls wasn't in no damn Diddy party. Why would Diddy be kicking it with them? Be real. Why would Diddy be kicking it with them? Then he gonna waste his invitations on one of them dirty ass girls? Come on, man. I'm trying to log in over here. Hold on. All right, there we go. Hey, make sure y'all double tap that screen. Get these likes up. Double tap that screen. I couldn't see where my likes was at. We only had 248 likes with $55 on the screen. Come on, man. We $45 away. Come on, let's get this going, man. We got a long live. We're gonna be here for about 3 hours. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We're gonna be here for about 3 hours. And I'm on a back-to-back night too. This is back-to-back nights I'm here. What we doing? This is back-to-back. Come on. I'm giving y'all 2 in a row. We going back live. I told y'all. Dundada, salute for getting that membership. Salute to you, Dundada. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. Said behind the scenes, that's where them girls were, bro, in the rooms and dungeons. This fool said them girls was behind the scenes in rooms and dungeons. Fam, what the hell is you talking about, bro? What is you talking about? Now, if a female says a man essayed her, you can't just throw it out the window. Oh my God, bro. Y'all believe anything somebody just put on the internet, fam. I don't believe everything that goes on the internet, dog. I'm not even on Diddy's side. I'm just being real in this situation, fam. Okay, fuck it. Let's go there. You're saying it happened, right? You're saying all this and that, right? You're saying it all. How come those girls that's on the internet ain't been in front of no federal agent at no point? Them girls ain't talking to the feds not questioning them, they are not subpoenaed. Ain't one of them girls got subpoenaed. Why is that? Now that dude who said he had that book, he got subpoenaed. They took his ass into court like, hey, come on, prove that. We need that. Run that. Them girls then said all that shit. Nobody has questioned them, not even once. Because they running with Jaguar right. Ain't nobody dismissing shit. They ain't got nothing going. They ain't got no motion. What is you talking about? They just talking. Them girls ain't got no proof of nothing they saying. Talking about you was locked away for 14 years. Man, come get the fuck out of here, man. They ain't got not one missing report with that girl. The attorney that's representing the real girl said Misha was lying. I've been told you Misha was lying. But everybody want to criticize me. I know, fam, I know what the fuck I be talking about. I didn't get this big for nothing. My platform did not grow to be this big for me just sitting here lying and not having no real information. I don't care what nobody telling you, fam. Every time I say something, it be right. I told y'all she was lying. I said, bro, that girl is lying her ass. So this story is fake. That dirty ass girl ain't been around Diddy. I ain't saying Diddy no saint. I ain't on his side at all. I'm just keeping it a buck. That girl ain't been around that man. Salute to Big Jesse with your chest for the 5 pieces. I got 5 on it. Cook King. Salute to you. I appreciate you. Also salute to OG Tan Baby for being a member for 4 months. Says Ratchet, you are the GOAT. You always come with receipts. So we got more receipts tonight. Salute to you though, OG Tan Baby. I appreciate you. Salute. Say it's a play. It's a big play. Now I'm not saying Diddy is innocent of anything. Like everybody asks me, okay, so you want to see Diddy go down? I don't give a damn if he go down. He should, shit. But you're going to have to give him a fair trial and prove it. You're going to have to give him a fair trial and prove it. Yeah, this girl want to delete her damn comment. Some girl commented on my shit earlier, got on my damn YouTube comment section and was like, Ratchet, I thought you was for the people. Yo, you said Drake over Kendrick. I thought you was for the people. You not one of you against us or some shit. I can't remember word for word what they were saying. It was like I'm against them. Or, I don't remember. I'm like, what in the hell is you talking about? What does any of that have to do with me not being for the people? What the fuck is you talking about? And if you listen to the whole Drake and Kendrick live, I was talking shit about Drake and Kendrick in that live. What are you talking about? I said both of them dudes have been sold out a long time ago. Anyway, I'm not gonna talk about Drake and Kendrick. Anyway, a lot of y'all just think with your emotions all the time. You emotionally invested into shit when you don't use the logical side of your brain. The logical side of your brain would be if all these girls are spilling out all this stuff on the internet and they're boldly just making all these wild ass accusations, why have none of them been subpoenaed in this case? This is a huge case that the feds are looking for witnesses. They're begging for people to come forward. They got a motherfucking hotline you can call to go get your shit off if you need to. What are you talking about? If these girls had an ounce of credibility in their body, these feds would be pulling them in that damn room. Use your brain. You're just thinking, oh my God, she's a woman. Yeah, women that got SA deserve justice. I ain't shitting on nobody. So you're just sensitive about the topic that I'm saying, and you're not listening to the facts. You're so sensitive about the woman claiming these things, and you're a woman, so it affects you, and I understand that. But you have to think logically if this was true, not saying he never did do these things. I don't know that he ever did SA anybody. I can't say he did. I just know that what people are saying. Now, I do know Diddy was a freaky motherfucker, but a lot of these people were willing participants that turned victim. That's the truth of the matter. Cassie is a victim. But to what degree, I don't know. I do know it was a lot of participation, just like Kim Porter was a victim. But to what degree? Because there was a lot of participation. If you know the facts, then you just know the facts. If you're just invested into it just because you're a woman or a man, then just take your emotions out of it, or this ain't for you, because it's about facts and you got to be able to prove facts. Now, did Diddy do a lot of fucked up shit? Yeah. Should he be hung for a lot of shit? Hell yeah. But you got to do your job and prove that shit. You can't create the shit. So using these girls as witnesses is going to fuck up their credibility even more if they bring one of these dirty ass girls in there claiming this shit that never happened. And a lot of these lawsuits are going to get thrown out of the fucking court anyway. Just watching, I'm telling you, fam, everything I say is going to be right. more than half, if not about 75% of these lawsuits won't ever go in front of that damn judge. A lot of this shit's going to eventually get thrown out. This lawyer is about to get fried soon anyway. And that girl's being real quiet right now because she knows what's going to happen to her behind the scenes out there in Houston. It's a play being ran on her too. So there's a lot of strings being pulled and a lot of plays being made, but you got to use your brain, man. It's just time for y'all to use your brain. They're making it easier for the diddler. Facts. They fucking up. They're messing up their own case on purpose. It seems like almost. So I don't know, fam. I don't know. Y'all tell me, man. Y'all just tell me what y'all think, man. Cause sheesh. All right, hold on. Let me see how I want to start the show. How do I want to start the show? How do I want to start this show? What is this right here? Oh, yeah. Let's go over here and do this real quick. Let's go do this. All right, hold on. All right. So check this out. Listen to this shit, y'all.
George, in your stand-up routine, are you going to cover the Diddy scandal at all? Like, have you thought about jokes, or is it off limits? What do you think?
No, we have like sort of.
So you've always been outspoken. You've always been real in your routines. Have you thought about covering it and how you're going to approach it?
I probably won't.
You're not. Why not? Why?
Anybody who's denied bail, that's kind of outright. Family only.
If he's convicted, do you think you'll? No.
Man, that's George. He looks stressed the fuck out. I ain't never seen him look like that.
Okay.
Look at him. He did not want to talk about that shit at all.
So you think Diddy's off limits completely?
He said, "Is Diddy off limits completely?" He said, "Yeah."
George, in your stand-up routine, are you going to cover the Diddy scandal at all? Like, have you thought about jokes, or is it off limits? What do you think?
No, we have like sort of.
So you've always been outspoken. You've always been real in your routines. Have you thought about covering it and how you're going to approach it?
I probably won't.
You're not. Why not? Why?
Anybody who's denied bail, that's kind of outright. Family only.
If he's convicted, do you think you'll? No. Okay.
He said Diddy is off limits and he ain't gonna touch this Diddy shit. So, what do y'all feel about that? What do y'all feel about that? Also, I'm not sure if y'all. Let me give y'all some breaking news, some crazy shit going on right now in this industry. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's a lot of crazy stuff going on in this industry. So I don't know if y'all have heard the word, but let's get to this. Breaking news. Brian Thompson, the CEO of United Healthcare, shot and unalived in the New York City attack. Brian Thompson, the CEO of United Healthcare, has died following another senseless act of violence, according to the New York Post. Thompson was shot and unalived by a masked gunman in the heart of New York City early this Wednesday morning. The incident transpired just outside a Midtown Manhattan hotel, according to police sources. The shooting appears to have been a targeted attack, although authorities are still piecing together the motivation behind the crime. Thompson was gunned down near the Hilton Hotel on West 55th Street, a place where countless business meetings and networking events unfold daily. Eyewitnesses reported hearing multiple gunshots, sending pedestrians and hotel guests into a panic as they rushed for safety. Thompson was quickly rushed to Mount Sinai Hospital in critical condition, but despite the best efforts of the medical team, he was pronounced dead shortly after arrival. The gunman, described as a skinny white male, approximately 6 feet tall, was reportedly wearing all black with a cream-colored jacket, a black face mask, and distinctive black and white sneakers. Witnesses noted he was carrying a gray backpack. After the shooting, the suspect fled down an alleyway and remains at large. What do y'all think about that? Has anybody heard about that? And what they said they was making a movie. They said John Cute his They said broad daylight in Manhattan. That's that's professional allegedly. That was a hit. That was a hit. Why did that take place? They said heard it on the radio. Why would that take place right there in the heart of New York? Well, there's some Diddy shit going on right now, man. It's a lot of people connected to this. I told you, a lot of people gonna start dropping in behind this shit. People got to save face. It got to be people getting rid of people. You think these lawyers don't already know who got to go and who don't got to go? It's going to be some people that's going to die in behind this situation. I'm telling y'all, bodies will continue to drop. This is just the beginning. And I'm not saying it was connected to Diddy or not. I'm just letting y'all know that more bodies are going to come up in New York. Just mark my word. More bodies are going to come up in New York. Did y'all know that Sean Combs they said he could have settled with Cassie privately, but he didn't? They said he could. We're going to get to that later too as well. He could have settled all this and ended this whole fucking charade, but he decided not to. Diddy got cocky, and his cockiness he paid for in the end. Diddy really could have got away with everything, but his ego got to him. Salute to Nothing Nice for that 50-piece McNugget. I appreciate you, Nothing Nice, for that whole 50-piece. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. All right, let's get to this damn show, man. We're going to get to these receipts over here. We're going to drop these videos. Oh, but what I was telling y'all was Ashton Kutcher also had to allegedly make a decision between the diddler and his wife. Now, what the hell is going on with that situation? I told y'all him and his wife, they was about to get a divorce in behind this Diddy situation. Now, if he helps Diddy out in any kind of way, she's done with him. Now, if he does what he has to do, and if he got to hit that stand, he's going to have to hit it and send his boy to the upper room, then he's going to have to do that. But she's not standing with him as long as he's standing with Diddy, so he had to make a decision. Me or Diddy? If you help Diddy in any kind of way, we're done. Marriage over. If you help get rid of him, if you have to, we good. They said he's scared as fuck. Ashton Kutcher and her have also fled the country. Now their marriage is in shambles. Jennifer Lopez is next up to flee the country. Jennifer Lopez at some point will probably get subpoenaed in this shit because that Shine case, they're going to reopen that case from what I've been told. And if that case gets reopened, Jennifer Lopez is going to jail. Said Diddy is the side chick. They said that's a bold move in the heart of New York. Yeah, but he had to go. As you can see, that man had to go by any means. And it's crazy. Like, what y'all think he was connected to that he had to go in that type of fashion? Y'all think it was some drugs, some guns? Y'all think it was the diddler? Y'all think it was something else, the trafficking ring? What do y'all think it was? Man, I don't know. I haven't dug into it. I just found out about it, so I was like, damn. But let me know what y'all think about it, though. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that, though. I need y'all to double tap that screen and get these likes up, man. Hold on. Let me see. How do I want to start this show? Let me see. Where was this at?
1 million.
No. Let's see. Was it this one?
One of the more interesting lawsuits that have been filed against Diddy in the Diddyverse. And this isn't one that comes out of Texas. It's a lawsuit that comes out of California. It's filed by a woman by the name of Brianna Bongolan.
Has anyone heard about Brianna Bongolan? There's also suing Diddy. It's another lawsuit that Diddy is facing. Also, Diddy's son is now facing SA allegations. And didn't I tell y'all that kid was about to get it too? I told you he was next. His other son gonna get it too, but I did not tell y'all that his son was gonna be next. Again, sorry for the people who don't like me, but I was right again. Now you see his son is finna get hit with him. I told y'all about that boat situation. I was like, I don't know what the hell going on with that, but they finna start doing a Me Too movement on his little ass too. She not gonna be the only one. Now that she's gonna be successful in her claims, all the girls are gonna come out the woodworks on Lil Diddy now. So just pay attention. Lil Diddy they finna wrap him up like a tortilla. We gonna continue.
I apologize if I butchered her name. She is a former or current fashion designer who worked under the bad boy envelope and designed things for Mr. Combs. Why her lawsuit is interesting is it talks about in 2016 that Mr. Combs Long and short got enraged, came over to Cassie Ventura's apartment, got pissed off, dangled her over the window.
Does anybody remember this? The lady that Diddy allegedly dangled over a window. They said little Diddy want to be just like his daddy. But he remind me of his damn daddy. I think his ass needs to be locked up right with his damn daddy, to be honest. I can't wait for him to get locked up. And y'all got to quit thinking, not you, I'm talking about people that be trolling, quit thinking I'm like on team Diddy. Look, this motherfucker deserve everything he getting. Diddy's dumbass deserve everything he getting. And if Diddy was smarter, which I think it's the 2C, if Diddy was smarter, Diddy got away with everything. He walks away from every crime he's ever committed. He's just way too cocky and way too arrogant. That's the only thing I think. I think Diddy's downfall is his own. I think and this is the same thing that someone was saying about, because this is it's some more situations that are going to come, like the Drake situation. Drake is going to get lined up in the same way. Also, from what I was told, they going to do academics the same way. This is what I was told. This is going to happen with Drake, and academics is going to have his turn, because there was some weird shit that came out about him that's kind of been brushed under the rug. I don't know if y'all remember that, but it's a lot of shit that's been going on with a lot of people, and y'all going to start seeing a trickling effect of people that's going to get charged with a lot of shit or have a lot of wild-ass allegations. I don't know if y'all ever caught the academic shit. That was some wild shit they was putting on him. And there was some videos. It was some weird shit. I don't know. But a lot of this shit's been kind of brushed under the, but it's going to come out, but we'll wait for it.
Outside of the window of her apartment like a child, a.k.a. vanilla, ding, 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 ice style. If you know the reference, you know the reference. Dangled her outside of the window. And then when you read the lawsuit, when Miss Bongolan began to physically struggle, Mr. Combs shifted his hands from her breast to her armpit area and lifted Miss Bongolan up on the banister of the 17th floor while repeatedly yelling, "Do you know what the fuck you did? Do you know what the fuck you did?" And then you have to cue your Morgan Freeman voice, because the next line is, "Miss Bongolan did not then and does not now know what Mr. Combs believes she did." What's interesting is it even talks about the fact that she is a small human being. She is 4'11" tall and weighs under 100 pounds. So this is alleged to happen in 2016. If you compare that language with the language of the lawsuit from Cassie, now she talks about a different date and a different location, but in her lawsuit she says around 2015, in the middle of a surprise birthday party for Ventura, Combs insisted that Ventura leave the party and go to her hotel for a freak-off. After this freak-off, Mr. Combs and Miss Ventura went back to the hotel room, not Ventura's apartment, that Miss Ventura was staying in, where some of Ventura's friends were already hanging out. Combs was physically intoxicated and at one point in the night picked up one of Miss Ventura's friends like a child and dangled her over the balcony of the 17th floor suite. So you got two potential now.
Salute to Intellect Beauty says, could it be possible that the UHC guy was helping cover up freak-off victims' injuries? I mean, he could have set up an insurance account for only Diddy to use for the injured. Salute to Intellect Beauty. Drop the flowers for you for being a member for 19 months, but you are definitely right on point. You are right on point. Salute to Jonathan Webb for that two-piece. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. Well, I can tell you that was a hit. And that hit, I can only go off speculation and say that man was tied into this shit and they got to sweep up and clean New York up. Not only for Diddy, but for Mayor Eric Adams, who's directly connected with Diddy, but he tried to strip that key away and distance himself right when we all know. Look, let me tell you something. Mayor Eric Adams and Diddy are intertwined. They both know about each other, and Diddy had those tapes on him. That's the big reason why this raid happened anyway. They was trying to get Mayor Eric Adams up out of there. Mayor Eric Adams just got caught up with Diddy at the, they put two and two together, and Diddy had a lot of shit on him too. Let's just put it like that. Mayor Eric Adams, the UHC guy, Diddy, it's hits going around the table. Salute to Brandy for being a member for 8 months. Throw the flowers up for Brandy. Salute, salute. I appreciate you.
Sort of like names have been changed to protect the innocent, but either one of the lawsuits has the location and the year wrong, or Diddy just has a history of dangling motherfuckers over windows. Suge Knight, Vanilla Ice style. Either way, don't forget, and why I think a couple of things are important about this. One, the Cassie lawsuit has already been admitted to. So the conduct in that lawsuit is admitted to. And so when you look at the Brianna Bongolan information, she can say, look, you already admitted to this. So even though the lawyers are coming out and saying, man, she's lying, she's looking for a paycheck, she's doing all this stuff, you've actually already admitted to this information. That's one. Two, at some point, and it's not going to happen anytime soon, when you file a lawsuit, you have a right to get a deposition, a sworn statement. And you can ask the questions of Mr. Combs. You paid that other lawsuit where you admitted to dangling somebody over a damn window. So either it was Brianna Bongolan or you were dangling somebody else over a window.
And at this point, I think Diddy was probably, hey, Diamond, stop. I think Diddy was dangling somebody over a damn window, to be honest. More than one. He probably dangled thousands of people over windows. Salute to Mink for that 10-piece. Says, salute, gang. Let's get the likes up. Keep cooking, Ratchet. Salute to you for that 10-piece. Double tap the screen and get those likes up. And that was your 20th super on the live stream. Throw the flowers up for Mink. Let's go.
Which one is it? Who the hell were you dangling over that window? Maybe we got the dates wrong, but you dangled somebody over the damn window. They request $10 million. I've gotten a lot of things like, oh my God, where did they come up with the $10 million? I don't know. That's just a number you put in. Because it's really difficult to make a determination of when someone tries to kill you, what it's worth. I don't know if it's worth $10 million, not $10 million. That's just a number they put on a lawsuit. A lot of times with lawsuits, we don't put numbers in there because you don't want it, one, to look like a cash grab, and two, you want the jury to make their own determination on what the number is. And then finally, if you look at all these lawsuits, what people need to understand is they don't just name Sean Combs. They name Sean Combs, Bad Boy Entertainment, Bad Boy Records, Epic Records, Combs Entertainment. So you say, why do they name all of these people? It's going to be years before you'll be able to do anything against Combs. And again, there ain't no such thing as rape insurance. So I don't think he has insurance. But the way you go after these companies is it's like the dog bite. If you got a dog, and that dog goes up and bites one person, you're like, oh my God, I didn't know that little Sparty bit people. I'm so sorry. Well, the first time you get that free bite. Now, if your dog is just going around the damn neighborhood and biting the shit out of everybody, that first person doesn't have a lawsuit, but everybody who your dog has bit that you have knowledge of can file a suit on you because you are on notice. By naming the companies what the allegation is, and one of the things, allegation, in the lawsuit is negligent supervision, retention, and failure to warn. So what they're saying is, all of you motherfuckers were complicit in the dirty shit that he did. You all know who he is, so you had a reasonable reason. You had an opportunity to stop his ass from beating everybody. And since you didn't, we may not be able to get the rape insurance, but we can get your ass. We can get these companies, we can get these businesses, we can get these airlines, we can get everybody who covered up the umbrella. So Diddy may not be the right shoulder taking it, but the other one, take that, take that, take that, take that. Everybody going to get taken to the bank if they were complicit in all of this cover-up.
Now does it make sense to you guys? Now does it make perfect sense to you? Now do you understand what the hell Ratchet trying to say when you hear a lawyer start talking to you? Now does it make sense what I'm trying to tell y'all? So what did that just piece together for you? Can anybody tell me what did that just help? What did that just help you piece together? It's a great analogy. Now do you understand? Let's go. It says, sorry peeps, long gone. Salute, Titch. It said, don't, this was, what? This was connected, but he did it. I don't know what you mean by that. You got to rephrase that. All right, so hopefully that put it together for y'all. I don't know if it did. We almost to 400 likes. We need 20 people to double tap that screen. Come on, y'all, double tap that screen. I don't know. Y'all double tap the screen, man. Y'all be tripping on the likes, man. Tell me, I don't know what be going on with y'all sometimes, man. Y'all just be tweaking on the likes, twin. Come on, let's get these likes up. Let's go.
Baby, when everything started coming up about Diddy, one of the only people who supported him was Stevie J. And like Gene Deal suggested, it's probably because he knows he's heavily involved in whatever Diddy was doing. I mean, Stevie J was already implicated for allegedly ensuring Diddy had access to illegal weapons and helped organize women for Diddy's notorious freak-off party. So it makes sense that he would be out here supporting Diddy.
My man would never break the law. We don't do that. We're law-abiding citizens. That's what we do.
For Diddy's notorious freak-off party. So it makes sense that he would be out here supporting Diddy.
My man would never break the law. We don't do that. We're law-abiding citizens. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? This is another crucifixion of a black legend.
But here's where it gets interesting.
Did y'all hear Stevie J, man? My boy would never break the law. We just don't do that. Where you been, Stevie J? You been real quiet lately, Stevie. You been real quiet lately, Stevie.
Actually, one of the women he sold to Diddy was his ex, Eve. And sources have revealed that Eve has been spilling about what happened. And it's not looking good. Get seated, loves, because this is one heck of a hot, stinking cup of tea. Now, like I said, Stevie J did a few things to show his support for Diddy. One of them being that he posted a video that appeared to be from Diddy's 50th birthday party in December 2019 to show what a real Diddy party actually looked like.
Or was he snitching on everybody, letting them know, y'all better be quiet, because we got shit on all y'all. He made it a point to put a lot of certain celebrities up in there. Everybody whose name was in the mix. Stevie J put this out. It was like, bro, what the hell? I even thought that when I first seen it, like, why the fuck would he put this out right now? That's just showing everybody who this dude was around. But now that I think about it, you were threatening them. It says, so where are these names? Sit back and chill. The names will be dropped tonight. Just sit back and watch my content. You ain't gotta trust me. Every name that I give you, you'll be all right. Just sit back, relax, get you some snacks, a drink, light up some CBD, something. Just chill, relax. We got all night to be here. It's my birthday week. I'm not trying to cuss nobody out. We're trying to have a good night. Shit, why does this keep doing this, man? All right, I don't know what's going on with my computer over there. All right, let's continue.
Well, he also deleted that post not so long ago, maybe because now we all know what a real Diddy party actually looks like. This is also the same person who said that he and Diddy are law-abiding citizens and that Diddy would never do.
All right, let's continue. Stevie J says he's a law-abiding citizen. Him and Diddy would never, ever do nothing illegal. What do y'all believe, Stevie?
The things he is accused of doing.
I don't know whatever someone does in their bedroom, that's what they do. I don't got nothing to do with that. I'm just here to say that I've never seen my man doing anything foul like they talking about.
None of it. All of it. I mean,
foul like they talking about. With that, I'm just that's what they do. I don't know whatever someone does in their bedroom, that's what they do.
I don't know what somebody does in their bedroom, that's what they do.
I got nothing to do with that. I'm just here to say that I've never seen my man doing anything foul like they talking about.
He never seen P. Diddy do nothing foul. Never.
None of it. All of it. I mean, you know.
They was like, none of it.
I've never seen it. I've known him for 29 years. And then it's like with guys like 50, you know what I'm saying? Like,
then he brings up 50 Cent.
Like Uncle Tom cats like that.
Stevie J was also present when Diddy's houses were being raided, and he shared his firsthand knowledge about the force federal agents used against the raids, saying that the feds barged in, aimed at him, and ordered him outside with his hands up. And then they put him in handcuffs during the search, and he said he saw agents leave with a single bag filled with potential evidence. Well, according to most people, the only reason why Stevie J was defending Diddy so much was because he knew he was in those tapes from the FreakOffs that were recovered. And allegedly, he was also behaving the way he was behaving because he knows that the things he did to Eve would also be revealed, and that includes, allegedly, selling her to Diddy. Now, as far as Eve is concerned, not so long ago, she released her memoir, Who's That Girl, where she talked about many of the things that happened throughout her music career and after, and her relationship with someone like Stevie J. For reference, Eve started dating Stevie J sometime in the 90s, and while they were together, they were one of the hottest celebrity couples.
Do y'all remember Eve? Do y'all remember Eve and the shit Stevie J did to her and Diddy, allegedly?
And about how they met, Stevie J said, I met Eve at a video shoot. We had the same publicist at the time, and they asked me to go to one of her videos. So myself and my son, Lil Stevie, went, and we met her there.
Salute to Titch for that $1.50. Salute.
She asked if I was single, and I said no. We never exchanged numbers. Then I saw her again right after I broke my relationship off, and we began to date thereafter. Of course, from the outside, it looked like they were a power couple, but we also know that Eve went through it when she was with Stevie J.
At that time, I was also in a relationship that was very toxic. That was not working.
Can you guys wave the camera here? It's a deal, Callan.
She was in a relationship with another producer, Stevie J, and she would tell me she wasn't happy.
It wasn't good because here is it, this person I thought was the love of my life was just so unsupportive.
For starters, she was only 19 years old when she met and began to date Stevie J. And things went so great and Eve fell in love so hard that she made one of her biggest hits to date, Got a Man, to tell the world how in love she had fallen. Eve even credited Stevie J as her first love, but it didn't take too long before she learned that the producer was cheating on her with several women, one of them possibly being Mimi Faust, since it's been confirmed that Mimi was in Stevie J's life for at least 15 years. It was also rumored that Stevie J's love of unprotected intercourse intercourse caused him to burn many women, not only emotionally, but physically, by transmitting STDs. And these are some of the reasons many think Eve finally left.
Yeah, so he let it burn with Eve. Gotta let it burn. You burned Eve. You burned Jocelyn. You burned Faith. You burned Mimi. Yeah, you definitely burned Mimi. Also, Stevie, I'm gonna be real with you, dog. I heard some rumors about you, man. They got some pictures of you in some unfamiliar positions. You was in some Diddy positions. Matter of fact, let's put it like this. Let me tell you the type of crew y'all had. Y'all go back and watch that Diddy and R. Kelly video. That wasn't it that he don't understand you like I wasn't that the song Diddy was on that song? I want to say it was, and Diddy jumped in the air. He ran in the room, burst in the door. R. Kelly's on the bed with two women. Diddy dives head first, and he lands as if you're in the air and someone is on their back with two women. The women jumped up and ran. R. Kelly's left in the bed with some boxers on. Diddy full jumps in the air and lands right on top of R. Kelly, and they start cuddling. The girls are left the room by now. Diddy and R. Kelly are left on the bed cuddling. Diamond, stop. And Diddy and R. Kelly are sitting on the bed cuddling. Have y'all ever seen that video? They say, take that. Yeah, he took R. Kelly all right. I'm just saying.
Also rumored that Stevie J's love of unprotected intercourse caused him to burn many women, not only emotionally, but physically.
Stevie was out here burning these girls, man. Allegedly, Stevie was out here burning these girls. He caught the shit from Diddy. Diddy gave it to Usher. Usher been y'all see why Usher got that shit, allegedly. He got it from Diddy. Diddy broke his ass off. Something proper. You know, he's like, hey, I'm going to give it to you raw. I'm going to give it to you raw. He gave it to Usher raw. Man. Yeah, he definitely drilled Usher, dog. He definitely was giving Usher that pipe. Stevie was getting it from Diddy, man. Everybody, all these men were sharing each other, bro. It was business meetings where the older males like Clive Davis would have their way or get their way had, or I don't know who was pitching or who was catching. Not really my business. I'm just saying it was some wild nights. Andre Harrell and the boys, Diddy. It was a lot of shirtless men playing basketball. Why you think Diddy got a basketball court with beds right there? They have freak-offs, naked basketball games. As soon as you play defense, you taking some D. You gonna play D and take D. You playing D right now? Oh yeah, you finna take that. Somebody getting some D, and I ain't talking defense. I'm just saying, look, there's a lot of loose shit going on over there with them boys. Let's continue.
Breaking news now. The indictment against Sean Diddy Combs has just been unsealed. Combs is being charged with racketeering conspiracy, alleging he ran an enterprise that he engaged in sex trafficking, forced labor, or kidnapping, arson, and other crimes. He's also charged with sex trafficking by force. I want to bring in ABC's Phil Lipboff, ABC News contributor and SiriusXM radio host Mike Muse, and ABC News legal contributor Brian Buckmeyer for more. Phil, give us the details on this indictment.
So we're just looking through it right now. You hit the highlights, but right off the bat, you know, they go through all of his all of the names that, because they have to do that in an indictment. They have to name all the names he's ever gone by. And then they talk about he relied on his employees and resources to influence the multifaceted business and what he would do.
Do y'all hear the verbiage in this lawsuit? So I'm going to ask everybody again, just like I ask you every day. Where is the rest of his team? Because if they were this dangerous, and listen to the wording and the verbiage all throughout this indictment, this unsealed indictment, and you'll know, like, bro, hold on, fam. Something is very off about this. And I'm not talking about Diddy. This is bigger than Diddy. So stop thinking about Diddy for a second. I know it's hard, like this is about Diddy, but just think real quick. Why the fuck is everybody else still free? These are dangerous people we're talking about. They were a criminal enterprise. Let's continue.
They allege that there were, among other crimes, sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping. They allege arson, bribery, obstruction of justice. They go on to talk about how he would abuse women. They talk about kicking and punching and dragging and forcing them to have. They talked about highly coordinated sexual acts with male prostitutes. I mean, this is extensive. This seems to be everything that we have heard about in allegations. I haven't been through the entire thing yet. We're all looking through it. But so far, what I can tell just in the first couple of pages is most of the things they are alleging in this indictment we have heard about.
And Phil, I'm going to give you a chance to go through. I know I put you on the spot there, literally as we got that indictment now. Brian, walk me through legally. We've heard Diddy deny these charges, these accusations really throughout. Now they're officially charges. His attorney also before the indictment said that he's an imperfect person, but that he's not a criminal, again denying this. So what do you make of the fact that we're now seeing in black and white what the government is trying to charge him with?
Yes, sometimes it makes it a lot more interesting as to how to dissect this case. We have 3 charges. We have a racketeering charge, or what we often hear as RICO. The second count being, as Phil articulated, what we all thought might be there, the sex trafficking through force, fraud, or coercion, and then, of course, the transportation of prostitution. Now, those are the first initial charges. There could be more coming down the line, depending on how this investigation goes, but this is what we know so far. When it comes to these charges, we're looking at life in prison as a maximum for at least the second count and potentially the first as well. But also when it comes to RICO, how they're describing this enterprise as its way of promoting, enhancing, and protecting the brand, and that sex and sex trafficking was a part of it. We're going to see all the ugly and gruesome parts of bad boy entertainment that surround this alleged abuse.
So there you go. That's why his son is now, his son is a name. You want names? There go one of the names that will go down in this RICO, allegedly. His son. It's going to happen. I'm hearing that his son did a lot of, unless he cuts a deal, which I don't know if that's going to happen, but there is going to be more arrests. There's going to be a second round of arrests. Diddy was they just wanted to get the kingpin off the streets and make them more safe or whatever. But it's coming. So there you go. There's another name, Christian Combs. There you go.
In a way that I don't think many of us were prepared for.
Ryan, can you talk about the degree to these charges? Because any kind of sexual abuse or sexual assault is bad enough, but it sounds like what they're describing is something that was really premeditated and coordinated.
Yeah, so when you're talking about RICO, you're talking about a criminal enterprise, and criminal enterprises can be anything. Oftentimes you associate RICO with like the mafia or things of that nature, money and violence. This seems to be more in line to, if you want to draw a comparison, to that of R. Kelly, where there was an organization within the music industry that kind of was part and parcel. They interacted with each other in a way that you couldn't see where the music started and the alleged abuse ended. That it's almost the trafficking and transporting of women for the pleasure, for increasing the brand, for potentially even, hey, we want to get a new artist. So you know what? We're going to traffic this girl that he might be interested in a way of attracting and keeping this artist in a way to grow the brand and make money off of it. They are alleging that it is so intertwined that it's almost business as usual to do this trafficking and transporting. And
has anyone heard about this unsealed indictment? It's been unsealed. Everything is unsealed and ready to go. So if y'all have heard about it, let me know. Drop the gems if you've already heard about the unsealed indictment. Drop the eyeballs if this is news to you. Let's go.
That's what I'm reading from the initial allegations in this indictment.
We think of Diddy, we think of the music, but his influence goes far beyond that. How significant is it to have charges of this magnitude against someone who is this powerful?
It's huge. And just kind of give context to what Phil and what Brian is talking about. Diane, is in the conversation that we were just having a few moments ago. What I'm looking at from this unsealed indictment, of course, we need to learn a little bit more, is it seems like Cassie was such a big part of this indictment. A lot of these indictments comes from the lawsuit and allegations that Cassie was actually discussing. In particular, you think about arson. I know people are probably wondering, where is the arson coming from? In Cassie's lawsuit, she alleged that Diddy threatened to blow up a current rapper, Kid Cudi's car, to which Kid Cudi's car did blow up in an explosion.
Salute to Cocoa Butter for the 20-piece. I appreciate you, boo. Thank you for the 20-piece McNugget. Salute. Salute.
To which Kid Cudi then gave a statement and said that he can confirm that actually happened. I'm thinking that's where the reference of the arson comes from. I'm also thinking about the male prostitutes. Cassie alleges that during that time, Diddy would force her to look on the internet to solicit male prostitutes in order to engage in sexual activities. I'm assuming that is where the male prostitute dynamic is coming from. In terms of kidnapping, Cassie also has alleged in her lawsuit the forceful nature to which Sean Combs would remove her from events, from social settings, from gatherings, and keep her in essentially in housing in order to perform these activities. When it comes to the idea of the enterprise, to kind of translate that to what Brian Buckmeyer just said so eloquently, culturally what Diddy was. Diddy was the kind of person where if you were in the music industry, you wanted to be around. If you were trying to make your mark as an A&R executive, if you were trying to make your mark in the marketing, if you were trying to make your mark in order to hang out with him, to go to his home in the white parties in the Hamptons, that's how much of a pull Diddy had. I cannot underscore how Diddy had this concept and this idea of the Midas touch. And Diane, being a part of the music industry, being around Diddy, being around those events, being at his home in the Hamptons, being at his home in Miami, I have firsthand accounts, not of these allegations, I didn't see any of that, but how desperate people were to be in his orbit. I can't underscore that enough. You think about the 40th birthday party that he had that I went to at Cipriani's. I mean, people, they had Mariah Carey, you had, I remember the royal family was invited. I can't remember if they attended or not, right? But you had those type of individuals wanting to be there, coming. You think about Diddy runs the city with marathons. This is a type of influence and pull that he had. And so when I think about the racketeering and the enterprise dynamic, it's just about people who wanted to be near him and who was willing to do anything for Diddy to give them affirmation and recognition.
And Phil, as you're going through that indictment, what is that anything? What sticks out to you?
Well, I mean, Mike laid it out. I just want to touch on one thing that you didn't, and this is the violence toward women. In this one section, it says, on multiple occasions from 2009 on, Combs assaulted women, among other things, striking, punching, dragging, throwing objects, and kicking them. These assaults at times were witnessed, and then they go into the 2016 video that we saw of Cassie. So you're right, a lot of this stems from Cassie's allegations, but you see, I mean, they've got it laid out there.
And then, Phil, to what you just mentioned, too, in terms of the physical violence, not only is Cassie a part of this, but also, too, the recent lawsuit that we saw from former Danny Kaine group member Dawn Richard. Dawn Richard also says she witnessed these violent acts, too, as well.
All right, Phil, Mike, Brian, thank you.
Okay, so now that we listened to that, what did I tell y'all? Again, what did I tell y'all their biggest evidence was? I called this too. What did I tell you was going to be leading the way in this shit? And this is pretty much all they had. Go ahead, chat. Tell the people, tell the haters in the back. I called this as well. Now that they unsealed the indictment, when I told you when the evidence come out and you see what they really got on him, who is it going to be? Who is it going to be, y'all? Y'all says Cassie. Look at my chat. My people to be here every night going to tell you exactly what I said months ago. Cassie. It's just going to keep being Cassie. Cassie case. This is nothing but a Cassie lawsuit. I told you all day verbiage, everything the feds were using was basically Cassie. And that's why they leaked the Cassie tapes, because they wanted Diddy to already be in the public eye and look guilty when it came to Cassie, because when it came down to it, Cassie is their lead witness in this damn case, along with some celebrities that she's going to be able to pinpoint because she was right there fucking them. Ashton Kutcher, Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lopez. We can keep going on and on and on about the Usher, Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber's trying to be a Christian now. Usher is having freak-offs with the church members now. Did y'all see Kirk Franklin and Marvin Sapp and them up there with Usher? Usher up there gyrating in front of women, and you got Kirk Franklin with the tightest pants in the room. I'm talking about tighter than any woman in there. Damn, Kirk Franklin came in that motherfucker with his jeggings on. Marvin Sapp in that motherfucker with some tight-ass pants. I don't know what the hell is going on no more. These people is loose. I don't know if y'all even know what I'm talking about. Marvin Sappin is looking weird as hell. Like, what the hell you got going on, Marvin? What the hell is going on? Let's continue.
Don't see a lot of blogs picking up this story. They're going to drag their feet on it. Why? Because it's still that famous line, money, power, and respect is the key to life. A lot of blogs still feel like they have a little bit of alliance still to Diddy because of who he is and how powerful he is in the music industry. So they kind of just, you teeter the line on how you're going to report on him. And of course, his son's still out. You seen him jump out there with Ray J. But I can kind of almost sit here and say, just from that situation with Ray J, it don't make it too hard to believe some of these stories and headlines you see, because I feel like the apple don't fall too far from the tree, because realistically you see the patterns and stuff that your dad got away with. So you probably figure, man, I can treat people however I want, violate them, do whatever. And it is what it is, because some of those things get swept under the rug. Obviously, even the way you see this story not even being reported as much, because I mean, he did get hit with the papers. So I'm not sitting here saying he's guilty, but you could still report on it. But this is a perfect example of, again, money, power, and respect make people kind of.
What y'all think? A lot of people ain't picking up on this story, and a lot of people won't even talk about Diddy's family, because I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people have been paid off. A lot of people have been pressed. A lot of people are afraid to touch the Diddy situation. A lot of people are afraid to touch anything, dog. Anything with anything real behind it, or time to expose some real people, they scared. A lot of people duck their tails. Let's continue.
Morning, everyone. My name is Damian Williams, and I'm the U.S. Attorney here in the Southern District of New York. Today I'm announcing the unsealing of a 3-count indictment, charging Sean Combs with racketeering conspiracy, interstate transportation for profit. The indictment alleges that between at least 2008 and the present, Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to fulfill his desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct.
Win a music conference, people. Yes, the party has begun. If you're not on your way down here, get on your way down here. If you're on your way down here, I will be here waiting for you. I have a special party announcement. Special party.
The FBI has dropped a bombshell, releasing the names of black rappers allegedly involved in Diddy's FreakOffs after reviewing footage from the raid on Diddy's homes. For years, rumors have swirled around Diddler and his alleged boy toys. Well, now that Diddy is locked up and ready to rat on any and everyone, we finally might be able to know who all these DL rappers that Diddy was sleeping around with. And you won't believe that first name that popped up, none other than Rick Ross.
Rick Ross. Ooh, Rick Ross. You wanted some names? Here's some names. Your boy been real quiet since all this Diddy shit. You was out there with BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. You was over there having a good time with Drizzy when it was on Drake. When that shit got swept right in front of your front door, your big ass got quiet as hell. Tia Kemp got her piano key teeth ass up there exposing your ass too. You know, she can't wait to put her big ass teeth on the internet and say something about your big sweaty ass. But the crazy part is about Tia and Rick Ross. Y'all want to know something crazy about that whole situation? And I'm not lying if you know, you know. You know, as recently as of this year, they've been fucking, right? Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all do know, like, as recently as of 2024, he done piped her. Like, dead ass. If you know, you know. Drop the gems if you know. Drop the eyeballs if you like, hold on, wait, what? Drop the gems if you know about that. Only if you know, because I know for a fact. No allegedly. No allegedly. For a fact, they've been smashing this year. So I'm just going to say, y'all drop the gems if you know. Drop the eyeballs if you don't. So it kind of make you look at her a little bit like, wait, what? Because Tia Kemp been smashing Rick Ross and still, I don't know if they still smashing today, but I know they have smashed this year. So that I do know. So a lot of this shit she doing, they getting a lot of money, man. They running a lot of plays.
You remember that wild clip floating around of Diddy and Rick Ross washing cars with some slippery soap?
Like the slippery soap. Thank you. Yo, I actually washed the car because I'm supporting my brother. I'm not just buying slippery soap. I'm actually using it myself. So, yo, just stay tuned to see Diddy and Rose wash a car.
And did y'all looking at Rick Ross? Watch him real quick. Just watch Rick Ross.
Wash the car because I'm supporting my brother. I'm not just buying slippery soap. I'm actually using it myself.
What is he doing? Like, wait, what is he doing? Look at this. Wait, what the fuck is going on? Did y'all peep Rick Ross? Don't look at Diddy. Just look at Rick Ross.
And Rick Ross washing cars with some slippery soap.
Like the slippery soap. Thank Hey, yo, I actually washed the car because I'm supporting my brother. I'm not just buying slippery soap. I'm actually using it myself. So, yo, just stay tuned to see Diddy and Rose wash the car. You know,
Diddy got on Carisha roof of the truck.
I'm actually using it myself. So, yo, just stay tuned to see Diddy and Rose wash the car. You know,
Diddy got on Carisha roof of the truck.
Now Rose was out there shirtless.
Yo, I don't know what the hell Rick Ross was out there doing, flexing in front of Diddy, trying to, I don't know, prime up. I don't know what the fuck that was, man. That was loose. That nigga. I thought he was going to play with his nips over there. What is you doing, Ross? I don't know if you was on that Tootsie or what.
And Diddy was right behind him. And with all these baby oil rumors, let's just say the slippery soap has people raising eyebrows. Fans are definitely questioning what was really going on, with one person even commenting, "I would never trust Diddy standing behind me with a can of slippery soap in his hand." I mean, with all this freaky stuff coming out, it's hard not to wonder. And even Tia Kemp, Rick's ex-wife, came out to say that Rick Ross was an active member of Diddy's gay freak-offs, and he took out several people in order to keep his relationship private, and he tried to put a hit on her after she found out.
So we finna clock this tea right here. Renee says you want to stay keeping up shit. We finna talk about some real tea. Your brother over there paying people to put hits out. He over there paying people to put hits out. He's running off with his money and it's getting back to me. So now I'm finna send the feds over there to y'all empire. See, you had the right today, ho.
Man. See, and the fact that y'all still with I'm just, tell me what y'all think.
You keep playing with me.
And when Diddy's house got raided by Homeland Security, Tia went on IG Live and accused Rick ran to Miami because he was scared he might be the next to be investigated after Diddy. According to Tia, Diddy has multiple tapes of Rick getting freaky at his parties, and he plans to turn everything over to the feds at the right time.
You big mouth. Will I?
Man. She can't wait to talk either, but that girl love to talk. Let's continue.
You to talk. Don't be scared now. No Diddy, huh? You scared now, huh? I know y'all on them tapes. Freaky. I know you is. 10 churn have. It's time to show them churns now. I ain't gonna let off here. You should have been shut this big mouth hole up. You know it. Sip me a fruit bat. You know what I like. Coconut water hole. Whole one. I'm mad right now. Can't hit me and my baby prom in 2 weeks. I'm finna go let out. Turn that down, man. Turn it down. It's quiet right now. What you quiet for? Nobody want to see your Louis outfits and sneakers. Nobody want to see it. Nobody don't care to see the Jets no more. You running out of hoes now. Go over there and get Diddy a hug. Go ride the bike with him, you fat. You know what time it is. Prom time. You ain't sent a motherfucking message since December 9th, you big bag. But I'm not finna play with you. I'm not. You gonna make me come to the gate, fat. You been in Miami a lot, cause you ain't got no motions. It's slowing down. I heard you, fat. Fucking heard. I'ma get you, Will. I'ma get your. I'ma get Universe. Do your work on that big back. And if you keep sending motherfucking messages round, that's getting back to me, I'ma come over here and tell it all.
Hey, we 100 subscribers away from 164K. We just need 100 people to subscribe to that channel. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, man, make sure you subscribe to the channel right now. Double tap the screen, get these likes up. Just support me in that way. If you don't want to send a donation, man, at least subscribe to the channel and double tap that like button. Let's go.
You be told your to be toe in next. You know what I'm talking about.
And let's not forget, 50 has been saying the same thing about Rick Ross for years. 50 posted some crazy lyrics of Rick Ross' song called You O Eno, in which he flat out bragged about essaying someone, along with photos of Diddy and Rick Ross, and wrote in the caption, "What the F? At some point you gotta just do the right thing." Considering Diddy's history, you gotta wonder, why was Rick rapping such lyrics? Another person who, according to reports, is laying low.
Ain't that crazy though? Man, YK Osiris. Oh, that's another name. YK. Y'all know that Diddy used to pimp out YK, right? You know he passed him down to Drake, and Drake and then was running through that little boy. Y'all do know YK Osiris was getting passed around like a baton at a track meet. They was doing this little kid dirty. I mean, he ain't a kid, but I'm just saying he young in the game, so you know what I'm saying. But I don't know, man. I don't know what it was, but it was loose. But let's continue. Hold on.
What the F? At some point, you gotta just do the right thing. Considering Diddy's history, you gotta wonder, why was Rick rapping such lyrics?
Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying. Rick Ross, it was crazy to find out the shit he was saying, and then allegedly Diddy was really doing that shit, putting Molly in champagne, the 2C in the whoop-de-whoop, they lacing blunts with the 2C, and they lacing this with that. They got the bottles right here. You don't touch these bottles. When we got the red bottles, we don't drink out of them. We drinking out the blue bottles. The red bottles is for the party. The blue bottles just for us to drink. So y'all, they was spiking all type of shit, but them boys loose.
The person who, according to reports, is laying low is YK Osiris. Now, people have been raising eyebrows about him for a minute. He was accused of going on a vacation that Diddy supposedly paid for. And let's be real, nothing's free in Diddy's world. Was this trip more than just a friendly gesture? Given the allegations, it's not hard to imagine what might have gone down on that vacation.
I heard Diddy touched your butt.
Oh, man, what the hell?
Am I lying? Is 50 not gonna say that?
Obviously, this man's obsessed with Diddy.
50 said he ain't when 50 said that the French Montana. 50 told French. 50 said I heard Diddy.
I don't know nothing about you. What you talking about, man?
Oh, man.
But I think the most tragic name on that list.
He asked that man, did he touch your booty? He asked you, did Diddy touch your booty? And everybody know in the industry that Diddy fondled you, brother. You got Diddy-fied.
Surviving Diddy Kelly is ruining marriages, and it's this, guys. Ashton and Diddy were inseparable for 20 years, lavish parties, MTV shows, red carpets, and allegedly freak-off parties. And I don't like it. What do you really know, Ashton? Remember in 2019 when Ashton had that interview and he was like, it was some secrets with the Diddy that he will never reveal. Sources now say Ashton Kutcher's wife, Mila Kunis, is basically like, it's me or Diddy, motherfucker. Basically, it's your friend or your family. Reports are coming in that Mila told Ashton he cannot have no dealings with the diddler, no contact whatsoever. But with Ashton being involved with Diddy for 20 years, he has to know some shit. I just think it's fucking crazy how this diddler, Diddy, Mohawk, Diddy shit is literally spilling into Hollywood. Pay attention, y'all. This is just one house of cards falling. You about to see headlines like this every day. I'm out.
What y'all think about that? Like I'm telling y'all, Mila is like, look, Ashton, if you so much as lift a finger to fucking help Diddy, we are through. She not fucking with Diddy at all. She don't want nothing to do with this Diddy situation. And Ashton Kutcher is at a rock and a hard place. He can kind of testify for it. But you think about this. The crazy part about Mila is, crowd, tell me what the crazy part about her saying that he can't have dealings with Diddy, because what did she just do a minute ago? Open your eyes, y'all, and your ears. Open your minds. What the hell just happened with Mila and Ashton recently? Can anybody think about what I exposed this to? What happened to Mila and Ashton here recently? Double tap that screen and get these likes up. Salute to Yolanda Porter for that Tiny Thug membership. Salute, salute, salute. What did I just tell y'all happened, Ratchet Gang? Come on. She was involved. No, not that. It's something else. Come on. Danny, there you go. Danny Masterson. There you go. Danny Masterson. They were definitely, when he R-worded, he went down for R-word, and they were like, no, he's a good dude. He wouldn't do anything. Mila was right there making statements for him. Like, no, he's a good dude. Let him out. But as soon as Diddy gets locked up, she's like, we done with this. Hell no. Fuck that.
Reports are
And that was the dude from that 70s show.
coming out that Ashton Kutcher, Demi Moore, and Steve Harvey are preparing to leave the country after being subpoenaed to testify against Diddy in the upcoming trial. What does Diddy have on these celebrities that they would rather leave the country than testify against him?
You got Ashton Kutcher in love with Mila Kunis on that 70s show. Then they break up for absolutely no reason after he starts hanging out with Diddy. Then he marries Demi Moore, who drained him of all the chrome she can, and apparently he replenished himself by doing inappropriate things with their daughters. I'm glad. I'm sure you're glad, like Bruce Willis has dementia right now.
A lot of people allowed it to go on, said nothing, didn't intervene.
maybe benefited from it, profited from it. All of these individuals and entities, in my view, have exposure here.
Ashton Kutcher, Demi Moore, and Steve Harvey have also been named as defendants in both civil and criminal lawsuits filed against Diddy. These celebrities were allegedly participants at Diddy's FreakOff parties and
What do y'all think about this? Demi Moore, Ashton Kutcher, Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey has been ghost. Has anybody heard Steve Harvey make a peep? Has anybody seen Demi Moore? Has anybody heard from Ashton Kutcher?
involved in sexual misconduct against minors. Reports detail how Steve Harvey and Ashton Kutcher were caught on camera being involved intimately with minors.
Allegedly, Steve Harvey and Ashton Kutcher. Y'all wanted names. Hey, look. When it comes out, it'll all come out. That's all I'm going to say. Cat Williams tried to put y'all on point. Big Ratchet tried to put y'all on point. Certain people try to put you on point. You listen to other people more than me, which is cool. Cat Williams been told y'all. He been telling everybody for years how this shit goes. So definitely listen to Cat Williams. He ain't lying about that shit he's saying. Jamie Foxx finna warn y'all. I've been telling y'all what this is. As long as I've been on YouTube, I've been exposing the elites. So just trust me, man. You're going to find out some sick shit about some sick people. But Ashton Kutcher and Steve Harvey allegedly are tied into some younger people, allegedly. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that's true? Drop the gems if you think Steve Harvey and Ashton Kutcher were with the younger people. If you don't think that's true, drop the caps. If you believe it, drop the gems. If you don't believe it, drop the caps. I also asked y'all a question in the chat. Will Diddy beat this case? 16% of the room say yes, free Diddy. 84% of the room say no, he is cooked. It's over. Let's go.
And these allegations are shocking. There are even rumors that Steve Harvey's daughter was involved sexually with Diddy.
Oh, that's true. He pimped her out to him. Everybody know that Steve Harvey been selling his daughter, a stepdaughter, whatever she is, to him. You've been doing shit with her too, allegedly. You done had her too, Steve. So allegedly, but yeah, definitely Steve done had her too, and he passed her around like a baton too to Diddy and the rest of the fellas. Whoever wants her, she go to the highest bidder. They've been making a lot of money together. Salute to Yolanda Porter for that Tiny Thug membership.
When she was 22 and Diddy was 50.
Salute to Assassin for that 20 piece too. I appreciate that 20 piece. It says, "You're a superb cook, king. Continue. Salute. I appreciate you. Salute.
And these allegations are shocking. There are even rumors that Steve Harvey's daughter was involved sexually with Diddy when she was 22 and Diddy was 50.
Little birdie going around Hollywood saying that in the late 90s, Diddy, which I know about this because I had a friend who worked detail on the party, invited Steve Harvey to one of his famous freak-offs and then recorded Steve Harvey in a very compromising position with somebody else, if you know what I mean. Which doesn't bode too well for Mr. Family Man, you know what I mean? So, the freak-off situation got pretty crazy. There was a tape circulating, I have seen the tape. But the problem here is Diddy has been blackmailing Steve Harvey for the last 25 years, including, and this is also some reports that I've been able to verify, Diddy was dating his daughter, as well as Diddy's son was dating his daughter, and people said reports that Diddy was using her as an ATM machine.
Salute to the 5 people I just gifted memberships. Deja Vu got one. Sierra got one. Black Beauty got one. Pretty, who is that? Pretty Blue got one, and Miss Rocka got one. So y'all can thank your boy Big Ratchet for that one. Now everybody start gifting memberships. That's the challenge. 5 memberships. Let's start gifting at least one. Come on, gift some memberships. Let's go. Let's get some more green members in the gang. Let's go.
This is disgusting to my core.
Diddy and Steve Harvey have been involved with each other since the 90s, and allegedly, Diddy helped grow Steve Harvey's career to where it is today. In exchange for this, Steve Harvey has always been under Diddy's control. And despite saying that he would never let her daughter date any man he didn't approve of, Steve Harvey was seen with Diddy as Diddy took his daughter Lori Harvey on a date. Disgusting rumors that Steve Harvey gave Diddy access to his daughter are coming out. And while they are extremely shocking, it is important to remember that in Hollywood, things like these are common.
Y'all, look who it is on the Steve Harvey show. Ooh!
Who was a guest on the Steve Harvey show, y'all?
Y'all know each other like that?
You know when Steve Harvey had that fake ass toupee. Boy, Steve thought he had everybody fooled with that big ass wig on. Come on, Steve. We knew that was a damn wig. That nigga bald as hell now. Come on, Steve. Just go ahead, brother. Let it. Hey, just embrace it, my brother. It is what it is, man. That nigga tried his hardest with that big ass, that big ass afro on the top of his head.
It's the Snoop Dogg. Did you hear what's going on right now? This is East Coast, West Coast. Freako. House being raided.
And look at, didn't I tell y'all that these two was friends the whole time and Snoop set Tupac up? Snoop helped set Tupac up. That's why he wasn't in Vegas. He had just so happened to have a falling out with Tupac, knew Tupac's all his movements. He wanted Suge gone too. Snoop set Suge and Tupac up. Snoop set that whole play up. Snoop is a bitch ass nigga. Fuck Snoop. Snoop helped set Tupac up. Yeah, it's coming out now. Salute, Lady Nah. It's coming out right now that Snoop was a part of the Tupac setup and you and Diddy ran that play together and Diddy owed you a favor. That's why Diddy put you on. Diddy said you was one of his smartest students he ever had. That came out of Diddy's mouth. Drop the gems if you heard Diddy say that. Drop the eyeballs if you have not. Out of Diddy's own mouth, he said, Snoop Dogg was one of my smartest students. He was my favorite student. The fuck you mean by that? What you teach him? The hell you teach him? What you teach Snoop?
Look at that. Steve tried to warn you.
TMZ Family Therapy presents Diddy Issues, starring Daddy Diddy, Diddy's son, and Daddy Diddy's lady.
Oh my God. And here we go. I told y'all the girl is so damn fast. She just out there with everybody. Diddy and his son. They didn't had a threesome with the girl, man.
Didn't Diddy's son date her?
Yes, that cannot be true.
And even TMZ reported, we all know, be real. We could say whatever we want about TMZ, but they ass do not be up there lying. They be having a scoop on everything. They might run a play or two. They might edit some shit out, but they really be dropping some real shit over there. I don't know how they be getting their hands on well, I do know, but I don't know how they be getting their hands on everything, but they do.
Sounds like someone's got Diddy issues. And by someone, we mean him, because they actually look pretty happy.
Diddy and Lori Harvey, they're heating things up.
Diddy and Lloyd
in Italy
are heating things up in Italy.
Notice her arm is on the back of his chair.
Yeah, we see.
Shocking! For some reason. But yeah.
What y'all think about? Do y'all think Diddy smashed Lori Harvey?
Yes, Diddy's now getting super cozy with Steve Harvey's daughter, who Diddy's son, Justin Combs, used to hang out with.
And Diddy's son, Justin, used to smash her too.
I don't think that her and Justin were even that serious. They were just out in the club a couple times.
Right.
I think it's more interesting that Steve Harvey's there.
Steve big kicking Steve a freak.
Survey says the number one most interesting thing about this photo is.
So yeah, Diddy definitely had a freak off with Steve Harvey and his daughter and his wife too. What's his wife's name? Damn, I can't think of his wife's name, but she a freaky ass chick from what I heard too, allegedly.
His son on this trip?
They were there. They're not in these pictures, but I think they left.
He is dating his son's ex-girlfriend when
yeah, it's TMZ, so I gotta keep on.
His son was there as well.
But if his son's moved on, why not? Puff has an unbelievably close relationship with all of his sons.
He has an unbelievably close relationship with all of his sons because all of his sons have seen him smash. He's smashed with all of his sons. His sons have watched him. He wants them to watch. He likes that shit.
I don't think it's something that he would do if it was a big, huge deal.
You like who you like. The exception to I like who I like is accept my son's exes.
That's kind of weird, bro. Not kind of weird. That's very fucking creepy, bro.
So congrats. You two look really happy.
Demi Moore's mother used to let men sleep with Demi Moore as a child in exchange for $500. So the allegation that other celebrities are letting Diddy abuse their child in exchange for a career is believable. Some participants at Diddy's parties have even come forward.
Marjorie is her name. Marjorie Harvey. Marjorie. I don't know how to say that, but yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
And said on the record that they witnessed bringing their children to Diddy's FreakOff parties and then leaving them alone.
As an anxious teen, she is taken by her mother to bars so that men will notice them. She's 15 when she comes home one night and an older man they know is in the apartment with the key. She writes, it was rape and a devastating betrayal. Revealed by the man's cruel question, how does it feel to be whored by your mother for $500? Do you believe she sold you?
I think in my deep heart,
No, I don't think it was a straightforward transaction, but she still did give him the access and put me in harm's way.
For someone like Demi Moore,
did anybody know about this story with Demi Moore and her mother allegedly selling her, putting her in harm's way? And it's a lot of loose stuff that's happened in this industry. And Demi Moore definitely started liking them young when she got older, because Demi Moore in her 40s was rocking with the underage, allegedly.
who was abused as a child herself. It's unbelievable that she would get involved with people like Diddy and end up abusing minors herself. A resurfaced video from 1982 has recently drawn attention. The footage shows Demi Moore making out with 14-year-old Philip Tanzini while appearing to be drunk back in the early 80s. At the time of the video recording, Demi was married to Freddie Moore.
Okay, one more time.
Why do you think everybody's coming out?
I don't know. Maybe just because I love them all and I hope they all love me. We do love them. And I love them.
I think it's for the publicity. You're out of your mind.
Absolutely, because he's one of my most favorite people. Almost a month and a half.
What's your role?
I'm Lucy Love.
Now I'm Philip Tanzini and I play Jeremy and you're stealing my part. I'm sorry.
We're moving on to interview number 2 here.
Oh, okay.
Because I love Philip and he's the only one I love.
Do your interview already.
All right. I'm Lucy Love, but personally I love Philip. And that's it, okay?
We got a new storyline cooking up pretty soon.
I want to say happy birthday to Philip because I love him dearly. He's one of my most favorite people. For about 3 weeks. And he's been terrific.
Great.
Much like...
What do y'all think? Demi Moore, y'all. What do y'all think in the chat? Chat, tell me, what do y'all think?
Steve Harvey, there are rumors that Demi Moore also let other celebrities take advantage of her children. This is a recurring theme that you're going to see in the celebrities who were involved with Diddy. Despite being parents that appeared to love their children, they were allegedly using their children and essentially pimping them out in exchange for a successful career. All of this just goes to show how pedophilia is rampant in Hollywood, and almost everyone is involved in it.
What do y'all think, man? What do y'all think? What do y'all think about this shit? I don't know. I told you it's gonna be an interesting show, man. I don't know, man. Those are some more names for you: Demi Moore, Steve Harvey, Ashton Kutcher, Mila Kunis. We've gave you some of these names, but these names are spinning the block and Diamond, stop. These names are coming back into the situation. There's just gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of shit in this video, man. We just gonna cover it how we cover it.
I've been on FBI raids where I've seen things that no person should ever see. I've seen video content of a child that's the same age as mine being raped by an American man that was a sex tourist in Cambodia. And this child was so conditioned by her environment that she thought she was engaging in play. But the right to pursue happiness for so many is stripped away. It's raped. It's abused. It's taken by force, fraud, or coercion. It is sold for the momentary happiness of another.
Peeling back the layers and taking a deeper look at Ashton Kutcher's behavior towards minors reveals a dangerous and horrifying pattern. During his time with Mila Kunis on the 70s show, Ashton Kutcher was best friends with convicted child rapist Danny Masterson, and even had a bet with him that he could make out with 14-year-old Mila Kunis. Fast forward to
Mind you, the woman he married, right? Demi Moore.
2003, and during the 2003 MTV Awards, Ashton Kutcher was caught on tape inviting 13-year-old David Chase to party with Diddy.
Yeah, do y'all remember when I showed y'all this? And it was a weird moment between Diddy, Ashton Kutcher, and the 13-year-old that they was like, hey, you coming to the after party? And
It's so good. I just want to say,
I kind of want to ask you, do y'all think that maybe they gave her something to? Because I don't think the parents, I don't see the parents around. Diamond, would you stop? I don't see the parents around. I don't know why a 13-year-old be invited to an after party with Diddy, but it kind of appears that she might have been under the influence or something. I don't know. He's like, you coming to the after party? Look how he walked up to her too, all like he's trying to be sexy or something. Watch. He was so happy.
And plus, I heard the public was going to be there, so I got scared. Check it out. So, thank you for this award. It means a lot to me.
I don't know who this dude came here blowing a kiss at, fam, but I don't know what it is, but it's loose, and this is not no Diddy party, fam. I don't know what type of time you on. Who is this pimp dude talking to, man? I don't know who he blowing kisses at. He said, I don't know, bro. I don't know who he blowing kisses at, fam, but dude acting like a Diddy party, fam. I don't know what he got going on.
You know what's funny is when she was 14 when we started the show. I was like 19, right?
Right.
And they're like, okay, you guys are going to be making out in this scene. And I'm like thinking like, wait, this is like slightly illegal,
that's
right?
probably your first kiss ever, right?
It was my first kiss. Why don't you tell them what bet you made with Danny about our first kiss?
No, it wasn't the first kiss. This was like a second.
Someone said, you chill out. Y'all are the reason his numbers went down. I can't tell, fam. I really can't tell no numbers went down, fam. 30K, 42K, 36K, 82K, 20K, 28K, 25K, 54K, 64K, 103K, 119K, 108K, 184K. I don't got to keep going, fam. No numbers is down. Shut your bitch ass up. Pack his ass up.
Your third kiss.
It was the first week.
No, it was not the first week.
Whatever. Let me tell you what happened.
No, let me tell you what happened.
No. Okay, so I've never kissed a guy. So I was so. I mean, you know, Ash was attractive, and I was a 14-year-old little girl, and I was extremely scared for my life. Sure. And he was very nice about it. He was like, oh, don't worry. So I was like, okay. Then Danny goes to him and goes, dude, I'll give you $10 if you French kiss her. What, when you stick your tongue in my mouth or some?
What? No.
Look. They just call him. Look, she just exposed his ass, and look how he looked. No, why would you say that on TV? Look, watch this. She finna expose at the age of 14. This was his bet with Danny, and we all know Danny's an R-wordist. I can say it because he's actually charged with that shit. He's sitting in jail, and he was found guilty of that shit. His goofy ass is sitting in jail for R-wording somebody. So Ashton Kutcher and Danny and Diddy been out here loose. Danny been R-wording girls with Ashton Kutcher allegedly. Ashton Kutcher been riding around with Diddy allegedly essaying and doing a lot of weird shit, minors and all that. I don't know, man. You've been with the younger crowd, Ashton. You like them young, from what I heard.
And he was very nice about it. He was like, oh, don't worry. So I was like, okay. Then Danny goes to him and goes, dude, I'll give you $10 if you French kiss her. What, when you stick your tongue in my mouth or some?
What? No.
For $10.
No, not at all.
And he's like, oh, don't worry. So I was like, okay. Then Danny goes to him and goes, dude, I'll give you $10 if you French kiss her. What, when you stick your tongue in my mouth or some?
What? No.
For $10.
You're making it sound like it was like really. Okay, Dan, we had a little side bet going.
Yeah.
Like,
Which was?
It wasn't very.
Okay, let's be real, fellas. The only reason why we would ever be making a side bet like that as youngins and shit like that, just because you liked her, bro. Like, come on, let's just keep it a buck. You ain't gonna make a side bet with somebody like, if you like, hey, I bet you can't smash her. I bet you can't go kiss her. I bet you won't. You like her, bro, because y'all been talking about her. You've been having conversations on the side about the chick. So you liked, she was 14 and you was interested in her. You just trying to act all shy and coy now because you're on TV and she just put your ass on blast.
So whether or not, you're kissing on the show or boyfriend and girlfriend, you would use tongue, right, Rosie? I mean, you would.
Depends what.
On the show, we're boyfriend and girlfriend, so you would use tongue. No, nigga, she's 14, fam.
What kind of an actor you are, I guess.
Absolutely, right?
Yeah.
So Danny bets me like $20 that I wouldn't do it. And of course I'm like, yeah, sure, what's the deal?
And then the cop showed up and you got arrested.
She's like, and the cop showed up and you got arrested. Yeah, because she's telling you, like, fam, why would you do
Pretty
that?
much.
They should have,
He
but they
never
didn't.
did it.
They should have, but they didn't.
And
I so did it.
He
I
claims
so
to
did it.
this day he did that. I swear.
Mila,
Never.
I so did it.
He never did it?
I didn't let him. I think he tried, but I think I kept my mouth so
Yeah. You did the old teeth block?
Yes.
Yeah, you didn't let him do the teeth block.
You were like, oh,
Yes, he never got his
You were
tongue
going
out.
to say
You didn't, Ashton. Just admit it.
Dad, I swear.
She's 14.
He says she gave tongue back. Look, he's snitching on himself. This dude. Are y'all listening to this shit? This dude's like, she gave tongue back. He's just they up there snitching, bro. He need to take his ass to jail.
He did it. You stop it.
She would know that was not the first. You had turned 15 by then.
No.
Even when Dan.
Oh my. Wait, what the? Wait, listen to this shit again, y'all. What is going on?
I didn't let him. I think he tried, but I think I kept my mouth so
Yeah. You did the old teeth block?
Yes.
Yeah, you didn't let him do the teeth block.
You were like, oh,
Yes, he never got his
You were
tongue
going
out.
to say.
You didn't, Ashton. Just admit it.
Dad, I swear.
She's 14. She did it. You stop it.
She would know that was not the first. You had turned 15 by then.
No.
Yeah, she said I was 14. He's like, no, you were 15 by then. Do you think he tried? I think he smashed. I'm gonna be real. Crowd, be real. Do y'all think that they had more than a kiss? Because it's given, you went all the way with it, my boy. You was invested. You definitely didn't stop there, fam. You was, she gave tongue back. Oh, no, she was 15 by then. Oh, yeah, you definitely, fam. That wasn't your first rodeo, fam. You was a little too comfortable with that. You was a little bit too comfortable with that. I don't know. Chat, drop the gems if you think that he definitely likes some young. And if that was not his first time, drop them gems. If you believe, no, that's bullshit. It was innocent. Drop the caps. Do you think that was his first time? Drop the caps if you think it was. If you think he definitely been with them younger crowds, drop the gems.
Even when Danny Masterson was convicted to rape in 2023, Ashton Kutcher came out in support of him and submitted letters to the judge personally attesting to Danny's character. Ashton even had his wife Mila come out and sign the letter with him, which is shocking considering that Mila had actually been harassed by Danny. As a result of their support for Danny,
his wife was allegedly SH'd by him, by Danny. And Danny eventually went on to R-word a girl. Y'all could have stopped this shit, but you and Ashton was an enabler, and I just think you were young and impressionable. I'm not going to blame Mila. I think you were just young and dumb, but Ashton definitely influenced a lot of shit. He's a sick motherfucker.
Mila and Ashton both later had to apologize. Now, just 1 year later, Ashton is supporting another rapist. Is this really just a coincidence?
For 25 years, so that the judge could take that into full consideration relative to the sentencing.
The letters were not written to question the legitimacy of the judicial system or the validity of the jury's ruling.
They were intended for the judge to read. And not to undermine the testimony of the victims or reach homicize them in any way. We would never want to do that. And we're sorry if that has taken place.
Our heart goes out to every single person who's ever been a victim of sexual assault, sexual abuse, or rape.
Wow, okay, I've got a lot I can't tell. So, can't tell that one either. I mean, I'm like actually cycling through them. There was one moment, so it's not really a party story, but our relationship was really bizarre. So it started over punked, because he was like, yo,
don't punk
you
me.
can't punk me. And I was like, I don't know what to tell you. Everybody's on the table. He's like, not me, I'm off the table. And so that started our conversation. We became fast friends, and we used to just hang out and watch football together.
You used to hang out and watch football with Diddy. Now, every man in this crowd, raise your hand right now. Raise your hand right now if you would have been watching football with Diddy. I don't know what kind of ball y'all was playing or watching or what. Nah, I'm cool on that. I ain't trying to play 2K with anything that involves me and Diddy hanging out. I'm cool. Not the person I want to be hanging out with. But Ashton Kutcher says he used to hang out with Diddy and they were best friends. He used to watch football with Diddy, go over his house. I don't think no man in this room want to go to watch no football with Diddy, but let's
intend to name people in these lawsuits. We're not going to do it in interviews. We're not going to do it, without doing our due diligence, because obviously, these types of allegations are very hurtful to people if they're not true, and very hurtful, frankly, if they are true. But if they're true, you shouldn't have been in the room and you shouldn't have been participating. So
that's why I said they was playing naked football.
I anticipate that we're going to start filing lawsuits, and it may not be big names at first, but we have a long list of names, and you might imagine in situations like this, that when a victim tells us that this person was in the room or this person participated, we want to do as much due diligence as humanly possible before we file that case, because in the United States, in almost every state, public filings are in fact public. And, you know, when you name somebody in a lawsuit, the press is going to pick it up, and we're aware of that. So we're going to make sure that we dot our I's and cross our T's. And
you better, because Diddy coming for your ass. He is gunning for you, boy. Tony Busby, Diddy count your motherfucking days, because Diddy wants you, and I don't think it's the way that he usually want men. But yeah, y'all tell me in the chat what y'all thinking, man. Is Diddy looking? I don't know, man. Diddy watching football with Ashton Kutcher? Somebody said I don't even believe Diddy watches football. He probably do, but he probably watches the tights and like, ooh. Did you see that? Damn, that nigga was thick. Hold on, Diddy. What type of time you on? I'm trying to watch the Eagles and the Cowboys. What the fuck is you talking about?
And I expect that there will be some people named in these lawsuits that will raise some eyebrows.
Another instance, another minor, told allegedly by Sean Combs that he would make him a star, but he needed to visit with him in private about it, away from his parents. Once they were in a private area, allegedly Mr. Combs made the victim perform oral sex upon him. Another incident, an individual 15 years old at the time, flown to New York City to attend a party, was drugged, and then taken into a private room, allegedly in the presence of Mr. Combs, where this female individual minor was raped, and then other individuals took turns raping her. Another individual, 26, at the time of the occurrence, was picked up allegedly by Mr. Combs and several other people in a black SUV from the airport. Was given one drink in the SUV and then literally woke up the next day not knowing what had happened, but with pain and damage to both her vagina and her anus, where she then went to the hospital. She was missing her underwear and her shoes. Another instance, an individual, this time not a minor, attended a group dinner, allegedly with Sean Combs in Miami. She wasn't drinking because she was pregnant. But whatever she drank at the table, apparently, at least according to her, was laced with something. She blacked out, and she woke up in the same bed, again, allegedly, with Mr. Combs in his mansion in Miami. Her vagina and her anus were torn and sore.
The people around
Diddy is, boy, you got some of the loosest allegations I've ever seen. Diddy, you got a list of loose ass allegations, and loose ass. Never mind, it was just too easy. But I think there's a lot of loose ass around Diddy.
know what is coming for them, and that's why they're quiet at the moment. No one wants to draw unnecessary attention towards themselves in a case that could end their careers. The only way to get these people to talk is to issue subpoenas and threaten legal action.
The friends he have, and nobody came out.
They brand. It's all about the money. They saw what he did to Cassie. With the kicking, the punching. They saw what they did to Cassie. They know that nobody in America like that. So now, these people are represented by a brand. Whether it's something about the music, clothing, movies. They not gonna come out and speak on nothing that has anything to do with them. And they praying that they not on the tape. Doing crazy stuff, being oiled up in the whole 9 yards. They praying. So until the feds say, hey, yo, listen here. We got you on, hey buddy, we got you on this tape, and girl looked like she was pretty young. We're not gonna show it, but we need you to come and testify against Brother Love, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs. That's when they're gonna start talking, and they're not gonna be talking in his favor. When the feds come to them and show them what they got on tape.
Yeah, them tapes is coming out. The tapes is coming out. The names is coming out. Ashton Kutcher, Mila Kunis, Demi Moore, Steve Harvey, Stevie J. y'all names is being mentioned, and y'all gonna have to answer at some point. Y'all gonna have to answer some questions. Y'all gonna have to answer some type of questions, and there's more that's going on with Diddy and his name being involved in some more shit. Have y'all ever heard of Britney Murphy? Has anybody ever heard of Diddy and Britney Murphy? That story. Has anybody heard of the Diddy and Britney Murphy story? Because allegedly, Kim Porter's case will be reopened. Allegedly, the Shine shooting will be reopened. I even heard the Aaliyah case is going to get reopened, and Diddy's name was in that. I heard that Britney Murphy's case is going to be reopened, and Diddy was also behind the Britney Spears shit. It's a lot of stuff that Diddy was involved in, man, and it's a lot of things that's about to come to the light. But they say his sons are going to have to turn on him, or they're going to take their ass to jail. Well, Christian is going to jail. Just mark my word, Christian will go to jail. But they saying Diddy was definitely behind the Britney Murphy and Britney Spears shit. Britney Spears well, I'm gonna be real. I don't know where the fuck Britney Spears is. I have no idea, but let's continue.
Here today just to tell the truth, so hopefully we can get down to the bottom of this. I'm 100%, the charges against me are 100% false, and hopefully due to time, we'll start to see that.
Britney was looking towards the future. She wanted to get her career back on track, and she was also looking to have a baby.
Ever wondered what really happened to Britney Murphy? Prepare to be shocked. This isn't your grandma's Hollywood story. This is a twisted tale of paranoia, powerful people, and a mystery that's deeper than a celebrity's swimming pool. Buckle up, because we're diving headfirst into a conspiracy that'll leave you speechless.
Hollywood is mourning the loss of Britney Murphy this morning. The 32-year-old actress Sunday, from what officials say, appear to be natural causes. An autopsy is planned, reportedly against the wishes of her husband.
Britney Murphy, a name synonymous with 90s and early 2000s teen flicks.
Salute to Nisi for that 5-piece on Cash App. I appreciate you. Salute.
Vibrant young actress with a career that was just taking off. Then, poof, gone. At just 32, she collapsed in her bathroom. A tragic end that left the world reeling. The official story: pneumonia, anemia, and a cocktail of over-the-counter medications.
Does anything spark anyone's interest of how she passed away? The same way as who? And the same thing that they tried to hit who with? You can name the names of the people they took out with the pneumonia. Who else went out by the pneumonia, y'all? What does that remind you of? What does that remind you of, y'all? Name some names. Kim Porter. There you go. Kim Porter. Salute Nails by Felicia. Salute Dundada. Salute Bruce. Salute Corey. Salute Mr. Fire. Salute Lily Rose. Salute the one and only 2021. Salute y'all. Kim Porter. Also, who else? There was some more other people that got hit with the pneumonia. Kim Porter was one of them. Salute to all y'all, though. But who else got hit with that? Everybody saying Heavy D. There you go. Heavy D. A couple people saying Heavy D now. Kim Porter, Heavy D. There's more. They said they tried it with Jamie Foxx. There you go, Rico. Salute to Rico Suave. They said Mike. They hit Mike with some shit. Al B. Sure. They hit Al B. Sure with that too as well, but Al B. Sure made it. They almost got Jamie, Al B. Sure, Heavy D, Kim Porter, Andre Harrell also. Andre Harrell got hit with that. They say Ron the Bodyguard. Yep, Ron the Bodyguard got hit with that. They said Kim Friend, the producer. Yeah, damn, what was her name? The girl who wrote the book. I did a story on her, and I can't think of her name right now, y'all. Damn it, what was Kim Porter's friend name, the one who did the book, and they took her out? Can somebody tell me? She wrote that book, and the book was about Diddy. It just didn't have his name in it. Craig Mack, too. Yeah, Craig Mack. Wendy, what's her name? Red something. I don't remember her name. I don't remember it, man. Let's get back to the story, though, man. Let's get to this Britney Murphy story. I don't remember the girl name, but yeah. Also, Kim Porter's friend got hit with it, too. Say Pimp C. And look, anybody connected to Diddy and was exposing Diddy got hit with that pneumonia.
Sounds pretty cut and dry, right? Wrong. This is Hollywood, baby, and things are rarely as simple as they seem. A new HBO Max documentary, What Happened, Britney Murphy, is about to blow the lid off this whole thing. Prepare for some seriously chilling revelations about the actress's final years filled with escalating paranoia.
Erica Kennedy, that was her name. Erica Kennedy, there you go. Salute. Erica Kennedy was the girl's name. It was Kim Porter's friend, Erica Kennedy. I knew if I seen it, I would remember. Erica Kennedy, thank you. Who was that? B.A. White? Salute, B.A., thank you.
And whispers of a sinister plot. And it's not just Britney's story. This rabbit hole goes far deeper, connecting her tragic fate to one of the biggest names in hip-hop, Sean Diddy Combs. The Diddy scandal, as it's become known, has taken some seriously dark turns. We're not just talking about allegations of inappropriate behavior. We're talking about whispers of a pattern of silencing those who knew too much. And suddenly, Britney Murphy's name is right in the middle of it all. New witnesses are coming forward, allegedly linking Diddy and even Ashton Kutcher, Britney's former boyfriend, to her untimely passing.
Now, to the latest on the arrest of Sean Diddy.
Y'all do know Ashton Kutcher was behind the Britney Murphy shit too. Ashton Kutcher and P. Diddy allegedly behind the Britney Murphy death.
This one has so many people talking. The disgraced music mogul facing federal racketeering, conspiracy, and trafficking charges. Both the prosecution and defense teams are set to discuss the next phase of action following the indictment as investigators work to determine potential co-conspirators. But how exactly did we get here?
Someone, real people, said they got my sister like that too. She was a dancer and choreographer in the industry. Sorry for your loss, man. I'm sorry for that.
Think about it. Britney and Diddy's
Oh yeah, Aaron Carter too.
Kim Porter, both young, both with pneumonia listed as the cause of their passing. The similarities are unsettling, especially considering their shared connection to Diddy. It's enough to make anyone question if there's more to these stories than meets the eye. Diddy's been linked to some seriously shady stuff over the years, from rumors surrounding the passing of iconic rappers Shakur and Biggie to alleged attempts to sabotage relationships.
Oh, we all know he liked to sabotage relationships. Double tap that screen, everybody in the building. Also, we just like 70 subscribers away from 164,000 subscribers. So if y'all wouldn't mind, subscribe to the channel. Let's go.
But the Britney Murphy connection, that's a whole new level of intrigue.
All right. Well, Kim Porter, you know, that is Diddy's ex, who's also the mother of his 3 of his children,
Right.
has detailed the alleged abuse that she suffered at his hands.
Oh, no.
And this is all in a memoir.
At first glance, Britney's passing seemed straightforward. Pneumonia, anemia, some medications. Case closed, right? Think again. The mold theory emerged. Could toxic mold in her Hollywood Hills home have been the culprit? But guess what? No mold was ever found. The official story started to crumble. Britney's father, Angelo Bertolotti, wasn't buying it. He hired a private investigator, and the results were shocking. Alleged evidence of heavy metal poisoning. The same kind of poisoning, some claim, that's linked to Kim Porter's passing.
The fact that Britney Murphy is so young and with people in the house who were supposed to be looking out for her, it really got people wondering, how could this have happened? And people just were never satisfied with any of the answers that came out officially, because it made no sense.
This is where things get truly bizarre. Before her passing, Britney confided in friends, expressing fears that someone was trying to harm her, even suggesting that she was being slowly poisoned. A chilling echo of Kim Porter's own reported anxieties about her safety. And then, just months after Britney's passing, her husband, Simon Monjack, also passed away under eerily similar circumstances.
Because her husband knew what the play was. That's why they took her husband out just like her.
Pneumonia and anemia.
They took all of these people got took out with pneumonia. That's how you know this was Diddy's way. Diddy had a way of giving you drugs to have you give you symptoms of pneumonia, and you would pass away allegedly. But that's the sad part about it, bro. Diddy was a monster, bro, and he definitely was running plays in Hollywood, giving people that shit. And Diddy would do anything to protect his name. So should Diddy go down for all this shit? Fuck yeah, but you're going to have to prove it. I'm telling you what it is, but you got to go do your job and prove all this shit.
Seriously, what are the odds? It's a pattern that's hard to ignore. It makes you wonder what was really happening behind closed doors.
A hospital spokeswoman has confirmed tonight that the Hollywood actress Britney Murphy has at the age of 32. The Los Angeles Fire Department told the website TMZ that an emergency call was made from a home in Los Angeles at 8 o'clock this morning after the actress went into full cardiac arrest.
The coincidences are piling up, and people are starting to connect the dots. For years, there have been whispers and suspicions surrounding Britney's passing. Now, with new information emerging, those whispers are turning into a roar. And the bizarre connection between Diddy and Ashton Kutcher, that's a whole other layer to this twisted onion.
What y'all think about this Britney Murphy saga so far? What y'all thinking about that? You think Ashton Kutcher and Diddy were behind this? Let me know in the chat. Do y'all feel like that? Yes or no? Drop the gems if you feel like Ashton Kutcher was behind it and Diddy was behind it. Drop the caps if you don't think so. Let's go.
Real quickly, all that commissary stuff, he's not getting any of that because people in the shoe have an abbreviated list. So he's out of luck. No stake for him. Yeah, he is on watch. This guy thought he would have went home. All of a sudden, he didn't get bond. Remember, the first night that he was there,
Ashton and Diddy have been close for years. And remember, Ashton dated Britney, but after her passing, he went strangely quiet. Add that to the rumors linking Ashton to Diddy's infamous parties and the disturbing allegations surrounding them, and you have a recipe for a full-blown conspiracy theory. Britney was a huge star, beloved by millions. Her life behind the scenes, however, took a dark and tragic turn, culminating in her sudden and mysterious passing at just 32. The mystery still haunts Hollywood to this day. December 20th, 2009. The LA Fire Department responded to a medical emergency at the home Britney shared with her husband, Simon Monjack. Despite attempts to resuscitate her and a rushed trip to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center, Britney suffered a cardiac arrest. The initial reports pointed to pneumonia, anemia, and the presence of medications. But there were inconsistencies, questions that remained unanswered, questions that fueled speculation and suspicion.
So Britney went into the bathroom at approximately 7:30 a.m. And about 30 minutes later, Sharon went looking for her and found her in the master bathroom on the floor next to her dog bed, and she was passed out.
Sounds very similar to who? Sounds very similar to who, guys? Kim Porter to me.
Situation only grew stranger with Simon Monjack's passing just months later, under eerily similar circumstances. Simon, interestingly, initially opposed an autopsy for Britney, though legally he couldn't prevent it. The LA County Coroner's Office proceeded, and a few months later, the official report was released. Accidental passing, pneumonia, anemia, and multiple substance intoxication listed as contributing factors. But the coroner spokesperson, Craig Harvey, initially refused to elaborate on the specifics of those substances. A strange move, wouldn't you say?
It looked like and they were putting tubes in her throat and trying to resuscitate her with paddles. And then her husband was here just wandering around and in his pajama bottoms, just looking completely dazed and shocked.
Simon, meanwhile, vehemently denied that Britney had taken anything dangerous. In an interview with People magazine, he claimed she was on herbal remedies that wouldn't speed up her heart.
See, that's how they got Amy Winehouse too. Not with the pneumonia, but the way, and I know I'm stopping to getting my stories out, but just trust me, bro, I'd be knowing my shit. But anyway, Amy Winehouse was one of the people who would not sell out. How they got Amy Winehouse was they used alcoholism because she made a lot of music about being an alcoholic. But her dad says at the time that she died, she was 6 months sober and she hadn't touched anything. Like, she had not been on any type of alcohol, no drugs. She was 6 months sober and she wasn't on anything. So the chances of her dying of alcohol poison or alcohol, you know what I'm saying? Stop, Diamond. The chances of her passing by that was not likely because she wasn't drinking anything. She stopped. Let's continue.
There was nothing here that could endanger her, just some prescription meds for her time of the month and cough syrup. That's it. A statement that many found unconvincing, given the circumstances. Britney's mother, Sharon, echoed Simon's claims, stating that Britney didn't use illegal substances or even consume intoxicating beverages. She initially suspected an undiagnosed heart condition might have played a role, but then came the chilling revelations. Britney had been complaining for weeks about feeling unwell, even telling people she suspected she was being poisoned. Sharon later admitted that Britney had become paranoid, fearing someone was trying to harm her. And get this, Britney's home was equipped with CCTV cameras and fingerprint recognition locks, clear signs that she was living in fear.
The final results will be pending toxicology and further tests.
The mold theory, initially gaining traction, was later debunked. Both Simon and Sharon suggested toxic mold could have been a factor, but a pathologist, Dr. Richard Shepard, dismissed this entirely, stating that the autopsy showed no fungi in Britney's bloodstream or lungs. Yet, the refusal by Simon and Sharon to allow testing for mold remains a huge red flag. Why block an inspection if you truly believed mold was the issue? It doesn't add up. But Britney's fear of poisoning? That's a huge, glaring red flag.
5 months after Britney Murphy died, Simon became ill. And he was experiencing the same symptoms as Britney Murphy. And he...
In her final months, Britney's behavior reportedly changed dramatically. She became increasingly paranoid, avoiding food and beverages from certain sources, fearing contamination. She confided in close friends, expressing her belief that powerful figures in Hollywood were watching her, that they had malicious intentions. And then there's Simon Monjack, a man shrouded in controversy. Much older than Britney, they met when she was just 17. He had a reputation for questionable dealings, including allegations of financial impropriety. Many of Britney's friends believed he was taking advantage of her. Their relationship was riddled with red flags, raising serious questions about Simon's potential role in the mystery surrounding Britney's passing.
I've never seen a case where a young wife and 5 months later, a youngish husband died, basically from the same underlying factors.
The HBO documentary, What Happened? Britney Murphy, paints a damning picture of Monjack, portraying him as a con artist who significantly contributed to Britney's demise. Actress Kathy Najimy, a friend of Britney's, appears in the documentary stating, during a little dip she was having, he came along, and I think that's where her judgment was muddled, and she became prey. We all were scared and freaked out like, who was this guy? Najimy also reveals that Monjack made outlandish claims about his past relationships, all of which were later proven to be fabrications. The mole theory dismissed, attention turned to something far more sinister. Years after Britney's passing, her father, Angelo Bertolotti, commissioned independent testing on a sample of her hair. The results were chilling. High levels of heavy metals, far exceeding normal levels, metals typically found in rodenticides or insecticides. Angelo publicly stated his belief that his daughter had been intentionally poisoned. But why wasn't this detected in the initial autopsy? Experts explained that the coroner's office wouldn't typically test for heavy metals unless poisoning was specifically suspected. However, Britney's expressed fears of poisoning should have prompted such testing. The failure to do so, coupled with the refusal to test for mold and the suspicious behavior of Sharon and Simon, strongly suggests a possible cover-up.
Yeah, of course it was a cover-up because Diddy and them was involved, but you know, they had access to coroners, they had access to the medical people, United Healthcare. They got a bunch of shit that they could be calling and making calls to people and be like, hey, sweep that shit under there. I'll pay you $100,000 right now. That's not coming out. Like, nah, we don't switch them test results, something. And I know we don't like to think people are evil out there, but if you think about it, bro, some of these doctors will take it, bro. Like, some doctors will take that $100K. some police people will take some shit. Not everybody lives by the law, bro. There's some corrupt people out there, man. And the people that's supposed to be protecting us and there for us, they'll run a play too. So you just got to keep your eyes peeled, man.
I think it's to be expected, just the shock of this and the questions about what is ahead of us. I mean, how long is he going to be in custody? Is this an R. Kelly situation? Is he going to not get out for a number of years? Is he going to end up serving a long-term prison sentence from this? Or does he have a chance of beating these charges at a trial that could come?
The more we delve into the story, the more complex and disturbing it becomes. The official narrative surrounding both Britney Murphy's and Kim Porter's passings seem increasingly inadequate in the face of the mounting evidence. The heavy metal poisoning, the suspicious behavior of those closest to Britney, the eerie similarities to Kim Porter's case, and the alleged connections to Diddy and Ashton Kutcher. It's a tangled web of intrigue that begs for further investigation. This isn't just a Hollywood mystery. It's a potential scandal of epic proportions, one that could expose a dark underbelly of power, influence, and perhaps even something far more sinister. The official reports may have closed the books on these cases, but the questions remain, lingering like a persistent whisper in the corridors of Hollywood. The truth, it seems, is far more elusive and far more elusive and far more disturbing than anyone could have imagined.
It's a question of that, but when you read through the indictment, it's pretty clear who could be indicted as a co-conspirator. Right now, there are people in the indictment who would be considered unnamed co-conspirators, but clearly have played a role in this conspiracy. And I think prosecutors have some big leverage on them because they're hoping that they testify against Diddy as prosecution witnesses.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg. We've barely scratched the surface of this complex and disturbing story.
Someone says, and let's not forget that when you are invited to the Diddy parties, they ask you your fears and weaknesses, drugs, heights, etc. And that's how they end up deceased in the end, allegedly. That's facts.
The connections between Britney Murphy, Kim Porter, Diddy, and Ashton Kutcher are undeniable, and the unanswered questions surrounding their passing are numerous. The more we dig, the more unsettling the truth seems to become. Was it a tragic coincidence or something far more sinister? The similarities between the two cases are too striking to ignore. The heavy metal poisoning, the suspicious behavior of those close to Britney, the eerie parallels with Kim Porter's situation, and the alleged ties to Diddy and Ashton Kutcher. It all points towards a narrative far more complex and unsettling than the official explanation suggests.
We are not done. This investigation is ongoing, and I encourage anyone with information about this case to come forward and to do it quickly.
The official reports may have concluded these cases, but the questions remain a persistent echo in the halls of Hollywood. The truth.
But that's how you know the feds didn't really have too much, bro. They're just banking on this Cassie shit. They're like, hey, if anybody got any information, come to us with it. You the feds, nigga. You got the information, right?
It seems is far more elusive and far more disturbing than anyone could have anticipated. This is a story that demands further investigation, a story that continues to unfold, revealing new layers of complexity and intrigue with each passing day. The answers, if they exist, are hidden somewhere in the shadows, waiting to be brought to light. And that, our friends, is what makes this story so captivating and so terrifying.
We are not done, and that Combs did not do this alone. Do you foresee that there could be other charges related to this case?
I'm not taking anything off the table.
Further fueling speculation about a potential cover-up is the reported involvement of a prominent Hollywood lawyer known for representing high-profile clients in the aftermath of Britney Murphy's passing. This lawyer, whose name has not been publicly released to protect their privacy, allegedly advised Simon Monjack on legal strategies following Britney's untimely demise. Some believe this lawyer's involvement may have played a significant role in shaping the official narrative and potentially hindering a more thorough investigation. The lawyer's reputation for aggressive legal tactics and their close ties to powerful figures in the entertainment industry only add to the suspicion that a deliberate effort was made to suppress potentially incriminating information. The lawyer's silence on the matter, despite the growing evidence of foul play, is particularly telling. Adding to the mystery is the recent emergence of previously unseen photographs from Britney Murphy's final weeks. These images, obtained by an anonymous source and shared with a select group of investigators, reportedly depict Britney appearing noticeably unwell and exhibiting signs of distress. The photographs, which are said to show unexplained bruising and a marked deterioration in her physical condition, contradict the official narrative of a relatively straightforward illness. These images, if authenticated, could provide crucial evidence supporting the theory of foul play and potentially shed light on the nature of the alleged poisoning. The source's anonymity, however, presents challenges in verifying the authenticity of the photographs and their potential evidentiary value.
In her civil lawsuit, Cassie said that she was the victim of abuse, assault, and at the hands of Diddy.
The Britney Murphy case highlights a broader issue within the entertainment industry, the vulnerability of young, ambitious actors and actresses to exploitation and manipulation. Murphy's reported fears of being targeted, coupled with the alleged involvement of powerful figures in her life, underscore the systemic pressures and potential dangers faced by those navigating the treacherous waters of Hollywood. The lack of adequate protection for vulnerable individuals within the industry, combined with the pervasive culture of secrecy and the immense power wielded by certain individuals, creates an environment ripe for abuse and exploitation. Murphy's story serves as a chilling reminder of the human cost of ambition and the importance of safeguarding those who are most at risk. So, what do you think really happened? Let's discuss in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more juicy celebrity gossip.
What y'all think about that, man? The Britney Murphy story. How do y'all feel about that one? Was that a good one, or did y'all not like it? What y'all think, man? Was it a good, or was it not good? Was it good? Was it not good? Y'all tell me in the chat. I don't know. I like the angle because it reminds me so much of the Kim Porter story, and it's sad. RIP to Britney Murphy and her husband. Sad what happened to them, but it's kind of very chilling and telling that Diddy was behind that shit. Crazy work, man.
Well, it looks like Diddy's son, Christian Combs, has been officially served. It's been exclusively reported via In Touch Weekly that he's been served papers. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali, daily and consistent content. Let's get straight into this. Like father, like son clearly is the theme of this video, where Christian Combs Diddy's youngest son, Christian Combs, was served with legal papers by his accuser at his incarcerated father's Miami mansion. In Touch Weekly can exclusively report. According to court documents obtained by In Touch, Grace, who filed a lawsuit accusing Christian of assault, battery, essay, and intentional infliction of emotional distress, had the paperwork delivered to Diddy's mansion on the water today. This report comes out today on December the 2nd, which was yesterday, which was literally yesterday by 9 minutes. Diddy has been spending time at the mansion before he was arrested in New York on charges. Diddy used one of his Miami properties as collateral for his bond. He was recently denied bond, as we all know. In the lawsuit, Grace claimed she worked as a stewardess in the yacht industry. She said she had planned to work in the industry. Grace said she was working on a yacht named Victorious in 2022. Diddy chartered the yacht himself. Grace said Diddy turned what was sold as a wholesome family excursion into a hedonistic environment filled with guests who Grace believed were actually S-workers. Grace said it resulted in an unexpected increase in workload and, exposure of unlawful drugs. Christian took a liking to her. She said he took an immediate interest in which she considered very inappropriate. She claimed Christian pressured her to drink with him in a recording studio. Grace's suit said Christian violently grabbed Grace's arm and began hurting her. He pulled Grace to the seat beside him and prevented her from getting up. Grace said she asked to be able to return to the kitchen, but her pleas fell on deaf ears. She said Christian continues to demand she take more shots. Grace was scared, realized she was in a very dangerous place. She was also feeling the effect of the tequila shots and quickly suspected that it was spiked. The suit claimed that later in the day, Christian cornered Grace in a room and was very aggressive. She said he groped as she pushed him back constantly. Grace said Christian took off all his clothes and showed off his, erect, yes, you know what that word is. She said that he grabbed her arms and tried to force her to perform oral. Grace started fighting Christian, but he stopped when another employee walked into the room. She said she told the captain the following morning, but he lacked compassion and basically did not even care. Grace said the captain made her continue serving Christian whilst they were on the yacht and claimed that she was not provided an option to be isolated or to never serve Christian. The suit claimed in addition to losing her employment, Grace also lost her longtime partner with whom she had planned a future. Grace's partner was never the same after seeing Grace's bruises on her body because of Christian's essay and having to deal with the mental and emotional ramifications, so they separated. Why would you separate from your girl if she's gone through that? Like, you're dumb, bruv. Anyways, Grace's mental health deteriorated to the point that she was medicated and required intensive therapy. Additionally, she fell into a deep depression and was unable to fully carry out her maid.
What do y'all think about that? The boy Christian Combs been served at Diddy's home.
Can be true.
He's about to be. Oh no, I got that backwards. Hold on. He's about to go down too, bro. I'm telling you.
She's at the wedding of her only sister, which she had been looking forward to. Grace said she continues to suffer serious harm as a result of Christian's actions. At the time the lawsuit was filed, Diddy's attorney slammed Grace's lawyer, Tyrone Blackburn. Tyrone filed a separate case against Diddy on behalf of a music producer. Okay. So, I believe those papers have been served today. I think that's what this report is. I believe that this lawsuit is not brand new. I do think that he went through some kind of a lawsuit situation with Grace, and this became public knowledge, I believe, on the 5th of April 2024, basically this year. And today, In Touch Weekly are reporting that papers have been served at the mansion where Christian Combs is residing. So he's residing in this mansion, I believe, that Diddy used to live in, and that's where the papers were served. So these were just my own notes that I had written of this lawsuit, just to remind ourselves of the madness, like father, like son. Do you understand? Like the fact that I didn't even reference this lawsuit when I was dragging those the elder sons. I really should have done that. Like, can we really expect anything? And that's, can we really expect any moral compass from men like this who learn from their father power trips as well, and therefore think they can do this stuff? This woman went through a significant essay, allegedly, lost her boyfriend because he must have been a weirdo, couldn't be a maid of honor to her sister's wedding. Like, your whole life flipped upside down, less money as well, not working. It's an absolute madness. But one thing like that is so small to Christian Combs, and he's still walking around today. Well, today he's been served papers, so I guess we're going to see what goes on. This, of course, was filed on the 5th of April, but papers have been served today. I don't know if that even makes sense, to be honest with you, but that is what In Touch Weekly are reporting, and this article did come out today on December the 2nd, so this is brand new information that papers were served at the mansion where, you know, he is residing. What a monster this man Christian is. Just as bad as Diddy, in my opinion, like father, like son. Unfortunately, that's where he learnt all of the ways, and it really is crazy to me, because what do you think might be happening to Diddy's daughters? If Diddy and his sons are doing this to other women, what might happen to your women? What might happen to your daughters? What kind of example are you setting for them? I truly don't understand. I don't even know how they're playing happy families, to be honest with you.
I heard them daughters have been with Drake, though. That's what I heard. I heard Diddy gave them to Drake.
Because if one of my siblings was
at a certain point
doing that, I don't even want to be around you. What kind of morals do you have? You're doing up happy family pictures and portraits and happy birthday posts and everything, but your brother has been doing a madness like this, and he's been accused of this, and you're just going to believe he's innocent, just like your dad is innocent, just like all of them are innocent, and these lawsuits are coming out of nowhere, and they're all perfect behaviors. I don't understand. Orlando Brown.
I don't get it either, but I can say this. I don't think everybody's telling the truth, but I definitely don't think everybody's lying either. Let's start there.
Pretty much said that they...
Oh, hold on. That's not where I was at.
Can be true. I feel like Orlando Brown had a bad childhood, but Nick Cannon was definitely sucking on some cannons. Do you understand? I feel like the two things can be true. We always, in our society, on social media, always want to believe that one thing can be true when the world is not. It's very complicated.
Someone said Diddy's daughters was dating LeBron's sons too. Well, LeBron's son, Bronny, was also dating Aiden Ross, but that's a story for another day.
So, you know, two things can be true, and that three things could be true. That could be the reason Mariah Carey was like, I don't want no fluid man. It is what it is. That's just not what I want. Call me biphobic, call me whatever the hell you want to call me. I don't want that. And you know what? I understand why Mariah would leave if that would be the reason, because that's not what you want your man to be doing. Point blank, period. If you're a woman, period. Like, majority don't. Now, we're going to get into Khloe Kardashian. So basically, somebody says...
Yeah, that was the Diddy part. I just want to play the Diddy part of his son getting that SA lawsuit, and that I'm telling y'all, that's what's coming for him and his son. His son's going to have to face some legal action. His son's going to need some lawyers. They finna drain Diddy and his sons of all the money. I'm telling you, more like I think about 10 lawsuits will end up coming from his son. I think that about 10 young women and maybe some minors might come forward and say that Christian Combs did something to them.
That Diddy has been denied bail for the third time. Is he really going to try for a fourth? Seriously. Diddy just right before Thanksgiving, right before the holidays, he found out some very, very bad news that, yes, indeed, he would be spending his Thanksgiving and the whole holidays behind bars awaiting his trial. Now, the thing is we're now understanding. Some of us thought that third time is, 3 strikes and you're out, right? He tries it 3 times to try to get bail. He gets a judge 3 different times to say, hail to the no. And that's it, that he's just in there until May 5th when his tentative trial date is set. But now we're starting to understand that he can keep going, guys. Yeah, he can keep going. I'm not ready for that, to be really honest. I think it's what's done is done, to be completely real. But at the same time, it is what it is. If this is how the law be lawing, then this is how the law be lawing. But I got this video from News Nation. They talk about this a little bit more, saying, hey, could he try a 4th time? From my understanding, this is indeed true. And let's see what they got to say about this. Let's break this whole thing down, shall we? Let's rock and roll.
Well, it appears 3 times not a charm for accused trafficker Sean Diddy Combs. The disgraced music mogul spent today Thanksgiving behind bars. We thought, maybe there was going to be a chance, but this is after his third bid for bail was rejected by a federal judge late yesterday. The rejection followed Friday's bail hearing. Members of Combs' family attended in a show of support, and prosecutors argued that Combs could not be trusted if released. They said he posed a danger to women and would tamper with witnesses. But
let me just say this really quick before we continue on. The fact that we already know that this man, they've already proven this 3 different times. Can they just kind of tell him, hey, what's done is done. We have the decision has been made. Doesn't matter how many times you keep trying to appeal. We're going to reject it because prosecution, the government has been successfully able to prove that he's been finessing out here in these streets. Well, he's been finessing out here in these streets whilst being locked up. Do you see how diabolical? Do you see how dangerous this mother lover really is? I mean, that's what the government has proven time and time again, and they've proven it successfully because he has done some very dumb moves and he's made some serious mistakes, all the while being locked up, guys. So again, to me, it just doesn't make any sense for him to go and try to appeal again.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, do y'all think he'll get out on an appeal? Does anybody in this room still think he's going to get out at any point, or do y'all think Diddy is hung? Let me know in the chat. Do y'all think he gets out on appeal at any point, or is Diddy just cooked all the way? Let me know in the chat.
While being locked up, guys. So again, to me, it just doesn't make any sense for him to go and try to appeal again. At some point, there's got to be a cutoff, right? Or could there be a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 appeals coming our way? I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy.
Salute says, Ray Bud, thank you for being a member for 4 months. It says, Diddler won't stop appealing until he is free, but he don't know that's the worst thing for him to be. He wouldn't live higher ups or victim will. I think you're trying to say, yeah, I don't even know if it's a good idea for Diddy to get out at this point. I don't know if he's safe in there, out there. I think Diddy is just in a worlds of trouble. I just think it's over for Diddy as far as, I don't even know if this sees a trial, and if it does, I just think Diddy somehow gets Epsteined. I think they want Diddy gone, out the way forever. I don't think they want Diddy to be free at all. I think they want Diddy done, out of here, finito, unalive.
Easy.
Combs' attorneys have countered, saying the embattled billionaire would be kept under 24/7 security in an Upper East Side Manhattan apartment with limited contact to others. And in a 5-page ruling, the judge agreed with the prosecution, saying they showed clear and convincing evidence that no conditions will reasonably assure the safety of the community. The ruling now keeps Combs behind bars at the notorious Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, the MDC. He has been held there since his arrest in September, and Combs is expected to remain there until his trial next May. And in case you're wondering, the lockup did serve a Thanksgiving meal today to Combs and the other inmates. Reportedly on the menu, a choice of turkey roast or hot and sour tofu for the entree, and all of the traditional Thanksgiving fixins on the side. Just throwing that in there so you know. For more, let's go to our legal panel, trial attorney Mercedes Cohen and former homicide prosecutor Matt Murphy. Thank you to you both for being here. I've talked to both of you on and off camera about this case. It's always ever changing, Mercedes. 3 different judges denied 3 different bail requests from Combs. So what do you think? What's the likelihood that his attorneys will go for a 4th request? Sounds like they probably will, right?
Absolutely. And a very happy Thanksgiving to you, Laura, and to the great team at News Nation. It certainly is going to be a continued argument by the defense to try to get Diddy out of prison. I mean, they've been very passionate about the fact that they cannot prepare him for the trial, that they don't have the ability to go through all the videos, the photographs, and all of the overwhelming amount of evidence that is against their client. So that was the argument that they keep trying to push in front of the judge. But honestly, Laura,
we're about 50 subscribers away. Double tap the screen and get the likes up. But we're 50 subscribers away from 164K. Can we get there tonight? I don't know if 50 people want to subscribe to the channel or not, but if you do, subscribe to the channel. Let's go.
Judge and any judge that sees the Cassie Ventura cannot be unseen. It's such a vicious beat. And frankly, that was even mentioned in the actual order by the judge about that beating. And it was something obviously that triggered the decision to continue to keep Diddy behind bars. So it's not a surprise to me. And yes, they will continue to argue and fight to try to get him out, but it will fall on deaf ears if I were to bet.
And
now, again, it just doesn't make any sense for them to use that excuse over and over and over again, right? That they're sitting there saying, well, he doesn't have enough time. Like he doesn't have the resources at his fingertips to be able to fight whilst being locked up, to build his argument, to fight for.
Yeah, I don't know, Diddy. It's looking real thin for you right now, my brother. It's looking thin.
So your boy Diddy got his bond rejected for the 4th time. Don't let anyone tell you it's the 3rd, it's the 4th, because there's one still current going through appeal, but it's 4 times rejected. So the question that has been asked over and over again is it possible for him to ask for another bond? And more importantly, how can he ask for another bond? Yes, he can. What you have to show is what's called a change in circumstances, that something is different that the judge who denied your bond didn't take into consideration the first time. You might be saying, that's unfair, he should be able to do that. Fuck you. Yeah, he should be able to do this, and this is why. Let's say, for argument's sake, his lawyers are going through the discovery and realize that the prosecutors have lied about something, have hidden something. Let's say they talk to a witness who says, I never told the state that. I never told the federal government that. Let's say they talk to Cassie and Cassie says, I never said any of this information whatsoever. Let's say when they're doing the RICO violation that they never name any co-conspirators, anybody who's in that RICO violation with them. Well, then Mr. Combs can say, maybe this charge is not sustainable. Maybe what they have charged me with, since there's no RICO violation, maybe I'm not looking at as much time as possible. I'm not saying any of that's happening, but if there is a change in circumstances, something is different, then he should have a right to go back and ask for another bond. Now, should he? No. No, I don't want your number. No, I don't want to give you mine. No, this scrub should not be asking for an additional bond. The phrase that we have in our office when people come to us and say, Mr. Ken, I've been in jail, I want a bond. I say, do you want me to save your weekend or do you want me to save your life? Okay. What does that mean? I can spend all this time, energy, and effort working on a bond that is going to be summarily denied, or what I can do is spend all this time, energy, and effort working on your case and trying to win. Don't forget, Mr. Combs' trial is supposedly scheduled for May 2025. It's not going to happen in May.
There's no way it's going to happen in May. I don't think so.
It'll be a superseding indictment. I don't care what anyone says. This trial is not happening. But if it did, his lawyers have spent all of this fucking time getting ready for a bond hearing. And they're doing a good job. They're filing motions. They're drafting stuff. They're interviewing witnesses. And all of this stuff they can do is just get a bond. That means they're not spending all of their time, energy, and effort worrying about trial. Do you want to save his weekend or do you want to save his life? So I think it is, I don't necessarily think it's a mistake to ask for bond. If the guy wants a bond, the guy wants a bond. He has the right. This is what he wants. But it does not help him because he should be worried about his trial. Period. What is it? Period. So these allegations are not being looked in based upon the information that his defense attorneys are doing. On an unrelated note, LeBron James can get his son into the league. So yeah, I would want my daddy to pardon me if I was looking at any type of criminal activity. Ain't nothing wrong with Hunter Biden being pardoned by his daddy, because that'd be a weird Thanksgiving next year if I'm not president. He's like, you didn't use your power to pardon me? What the fuck, Pop? Anyway, unrelated. So Diddy's team now should be pivoting, worrying completely, unequivocally about his trial, because that's where the problems are coming in. So you need to take that in the cell, and you need to take that all the time you're preparing. Write legal on anything you want to write it on, because the rubber's about to hit the road. It's time to get ready for trial, bro.
I gotta say, I agree with him. It's probably time out for the bond, because it's looking like they don't want Diddy out there. I still think he got a shot in the fucking dark with the shit they coming up with from him. And Diddy if he just would be calm and cool, he would have been up out of there by now. But Diddy just can't fucking stop being Diddy. He just can't stop for one fucking second.
All I gotta say with this title is that I know there's a lot of people out there that be trolling. But then you got some people who are actually being for real. Gene Dill calls out people wanting Diddy to get bail and says Diddy's life is in danger outside prison. Y'all got to remember, when he was doing that stuff in jail, trying to get out. And this video is from 4 days ago. So, I mean, he's already been denied the bail, but you got to remember all that stuff he was doing in jail. You know, it's like, okay, if you're trying to do that and you ain't supposed to be, what you gonna do when you get out? You see a lot of people comment saying free Diddy and all that stuff. You would hope that they're trolling, right? A lot of people say, yo, innocent till proven guilty. They just trying to hold another black man down. All I'm saying is let that be somebody in your family. We ain't gonna waste no more time. We got the Arc of Dialogue, which I'll leave in the description for you guys to check out more and even subscribe. Let's jump right into it.
Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up. Let's go.
My thing with Diddy is, why is he trying to get in contact with witnesses? He got to know they recording the calls, right?
My man, in order to you to think that you could get away with doing any kind of witness tampering in prison, you got to probably be one of the smartest, dumbest person, because they tape everything, bruh. Don't you know when he was using those other people's cards and they phone cards and everything like that, and they hear it, that person was like that. Hold up. That's supposed to be inmate 076. And Puff inmate number is 0666.
Does that, because he's not supposed to be doing that, the person, like, let's say the person authorized Diddy to do that and they get caught, is that more time on that person? This kind of remind me of when you work at a job where you punch in and you got friends that work there and you run it.
Hey, some of y'all be doing this. Hey, go ahead and clock in for me. You got my deal. Yeah, go ahead and punch my code in. Yeah, I'll be there in 10 minutes. Some of y'all be doing this shit.
Late, so you ask your friend to punch in for you, and then the manager goes calling looking for you, and you ain't there, and it says you punched in like 10 minutes ago and you still ain't at work. Yeah, it was a few people who got fired for that stuff.
Why is 0666 coming over on 0607? Why is Puff stuff coming over on his card? Hold up. Did he just say, take that, take that? Do I hear, bad boy, come out and play? They know his voice. And now for him to be giving people instructions to do things, like I say, he got to be one of the smartest dumb MFs we know. So if they got him on there telling people to get in touch with people or tell people to stop, because evidently you got to realize this. We may not be doing this pretty soon. We may not be even talking about Puff. None of these YouTubers.
Maybe.
Because of what? They trying to get a gag order on social media.
I'm going to tell you right now, Big Ratchet ain't going to stop. I don't know what y'all got and what y'all intentions are with the Diddy shit, but Big Ratchet going to cover this shit until it's over. For him, not me. It ain't ever going to be over for me. But you, Diddy, you might be the one cooked, sir. I ain't going to stop. I don't know who going to do what, but we ain't stopping on this side. Y'all better do your research on Big Ratchet.
They trying to get a gag order on social media that nobody should be discussing these cases or his case or anything about him. And that's crazy. I know the judge is not trying to stop people's freedom of speech, their constitutional right. How dare his lawyers with that bull crap?
Do y'all think that they're trying to stop people's freedom of speech in the Diddy case? Drop the gems if you believe that. Drop the caps if you think that's a lie.
Man.
They're trying to get a gag order on social media. Anyone speaking on him. That's why, did you hear about that they had private investigators going to content creators, a few content creators, and asked them Were you paid to talk about Diddy? Are you paid to talk about, or did somebody give you money to do any kind of content regarding his cases or whatever like that? They got people that they hired to go out there and then told them that if you stop, we'll pay you.
Yeah, they trying to pay people off, man. You can't afford Big Rich. I'm gonna be real with y'all.
Yeah. Mighty, they might, they might be coming to the Art of Dialogue, Mighty. They might be coming to y'all, man. You gonna take that hush money, huh?
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, see, like I said, I got a message asking if I had been approached, and I was like, no. But like I said, when you're doing stuff like that, and it wasn't really super confirmed that they were sent by Diddy, but more so somebody involved that, where Diddy name was mentioned, or their name mentioned with Diddy's.
It's a lot of content creators claiming that they were approached by these people, but I would only think like, if they approached everybody, your boy Big Ratchet ain't never got approached.
Or the man.
I don't know why they're playing music over here. Hold on.
Because if you remember with the F.
Yes, I don't know. I've never been approached by anybody. No one has ever said a fucking word to me about Diddy, unless they was exposing some shit and giving me some receipts. Ain't nobody ever hit me up like, so yo, who's been sending you information? Diamond, stop. They be like, who's been sending you information? Ain't nobody ever hit me up and told me nothing, or like, I'll pay you to stop. No one's ever contacted me about no fucking Diddy, bro. Like, never.
Case that, and check this out. Those two guards that were supposed to be brought up on charges because they falsified records, you ain't heard nothing else about them.
Do y'all believe that these content creators are even getting approached by Diddy? Let me know in the chat. Do y'all believe it? Drop the gems if you think people are really getting approached by about the Diddy situation. Drop the caps if you think these content creators are lying and this is just some bullshit to get some clicks and views. Let me know in the chat. And salute to Natasha Holiday for that 2-piece. Salute.
They retired in Florida with their feet kicked up. Probably with millions of dollars.
I've seen those videos, and I'm be real. I think it's cap. I think these motherfuckers just calling their friends like, hey, yo, just pull up to my crib and just be like, hey, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think nobody really was. I think that video is fake. I think a lot of shit that I see on the internet, I don't believe shit I see on the internet. No offense, I'm just not a fan of content like that. Like me, I'm not a fan. I just do content. So I see shit from a different aspect of some of you guys out there. Y'all might see shit a different way than I see it. I do this for a living. So I know I just be doing a lot of shit, man. I'd be like, this shit fake as hell though. But
you ain't heard nothing else about those cases, bro. See, I believe if he gets out and enough people feel like him being a danger, because what happens is right now, the federal government is playing a game with him. They playing a game with him because they want him probably to be a witness or to turn over some evidence on some other people that they would like to have behind bars too.
what y'all think about that?
As I said before, brace yourselves because this stuff get dark and deep. Like he said, evidence on someone else. Or on the flip side, it could be to protect someone else. If
we almost at 700 likes. We need 10 more y'all to double tap that screen. 10 more people double tap that screen, man. Let's get these likes up. Let's go. Let's go. Subscribe to the channel as well. Let's go. We need 50 subscribers. Let's go.
If everything is to be true that's been said,
salute Deanna for that 10-piece. Thank you, Deanna. Salute.
They said they're trying to protect some very, 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 very high up names, some elites. So that's why I said the whole Diddy situation might turn into an Epstein situation where, or they just gonna send him somewhere. So, I mean, I know Gene be talking and has a lot, does seem like they have a lot of information, inside information. I know a lot of people be trying to call him out. Like I said, I'm trying to inform myself and find out from every angle and hear different stories and try to piece it all together, man. But this gets crazy.
And you got to realize this. For him to do that, and if he does that, his life is more dangerous, in danger outside of jail than it is in. Because they can't do the same. They can't do the same Epstein move again. They can't do the same Epstein. You know, my friend told me that they put up so many cameras after that Epstein stuff. They can't do that move again.
Okay.
Whether allegedly he did it to himself or somebody else did it to him, we don't know.
Some people say he's still alive.
Whether he's on a private island or he's in the grave, do we really know?
Hell no, we don't know what happened to Epstein.
The whole thing about it is that he may be safer in jail if people are making his beds and he telling people to smile. He may be safer in jail than he is out.
I mean, he makes a good point there. It was a video of talking.
Salute to Valencia Jones for getting that membership. Salute, Valencia Jones. I want to say you was a member a long time ago. Salute to you. I appreciate you.
About him running the prison. You know, I mean, people know who he is. He's trying to put $50 million up to get out. So, you know, people in there know that he has access to some money. So I'm pretty sure, you know, if he told them, yo, I'll give you something on your commissary or just something like that, it's easy to manipulate people. But at the same time, he did end up getting caught doing that. I just don't know why he thought that he would be able to get out when he was pretty much not behaving while he was behind bars. But, I guess you can say, yeah, I see what he's saying. Like out there in the world, it'd be easier to get to him because I feel like what he's saying, like in prison is more, he's being watched more. So it'd be hard for them to do the Epstein thing again because it'll be like, oh, here we go. But outside of prison, they can really make it look like an accident, you know. But I could honestly see both happening, to be real with you.
What do y'all think?
So again,
what y'all think? Y'all think he gets Epstein? Do y'all think something will happen to him in the free world? How do y'all feel, man? Y'all think Diddy gonna make it up out this bitch, man? What's going on? Y'all talk to me, man. Let's go. Hold on, not this one. Was it this one?
Who's my girl?
Right here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we got to go back. We need to go back a little bit. TD Jakes. There has been a lot said about this man. I know he just had his incident at church when he was sitting at that chair and people went crazy. A lot of people are saying that he's faking it. He's doing this to separate himself from Diddy. I always found it weird when someone that was, whenever I see like Al Sharpton or just anybody that's supposed to be like a godly, God-fearing, in church type person hanging out like at those type of parties, you know, always, and people will say, you know, oh, Al Sharpton is about the culture and all that. It's like,
No, the hell.
Like, come on, man. You can't be in church preaching this and then out here hanging around with that. So this is a old video, because I don't know what all the rumors and allegations are exactly, but it says here TD Jakes is Diddy's FreakOff lover. TD Jakes denies rumors. Prophet predicts TD Jakes' downfall. This video is from 11 months ago on the Impressive channel, which I'll leave in the description just in case it's stuff said that I can't have repeated. So we ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
What y'all think about this, man? The TD Jakes, is he possibly Diddy's lover?
1 million फॉलोअर हो सकते हैं मेरे भाई, इतना मुश्किल नहीं है, बस आप लोग की सपोर्ट चाहिए. अगर आप लोग सपोर्ट कर दो 1 मिलियन तो.
They also said that a lawsuit allegedly is brewing against TD Jakes, and it's going to be similar to the whole Eddie Long scandal.
Now, there is also an alleged email out saying a plethora of other things that include TD Jakes with Diddy. I'm gonna let y'all listen to it. I'm not finna say nothing else.
Says here, yo, bro, Cassie has turned over substantial amounts of evidence to the feds. I'm told that after Cassie had a long conversation with Blank, I have to protect this person. They're going through a lot right now. And her lawyers, she finally was convinced to give up the videotapes and audio recordings that contain footage of S parties and other private gatherings that feature some pretty powerful and prominent people. And get this, she even gave up a burner phone and USBs that belong to Kim Porter with incriminating evidence against Diddy. I'm told that there are a slew of artists, politicians, and entertainers that are about to be exposed and arrested for H10. I'm paraphrasing there, okay? H10. I'm told that Cassie's husband played a significant role in getting Cassie to turn over the evidence. It's to my understanding that Cassie felt that by exposing the truth, it would also make her look like a filthy Moor, and I'm paraphrasing there because some of the videos she turned in, it shows her getting number one, okay, guys? I'm paraphrasing again, and committing more disgusting acts that she was forced to do. I'm also told that multiple male escorts corroborated the fact that TD Jakes have slept with multiple men at Diddy's parties and abroad, and they refer to him as being a power bottom. Wow. It's also been said that a young male has acquired a lawyer to represent him as he is set to sue Jakes for an incident that took place when he was just years old. It's been said that the young man was forced to perform sloppy toppy, and I'm paraphrasing here, guys. You can actually put two and two together to understand what I'm trying to say. It's been said that
I love that he's talking and talking and paraphrasing and codes and stuff, because again, you can't just say this stuff. You can't just come out and say it. For those of you who don't know what he's saying, hey, really use your head and just think about it. But wow.
Man's family were members of the Potter's House, but left the church in 2015. According to multiple church insiders, the parents were paid off to keep quiet. The guy's a grown man now and is seeking his own justice. It's been said that the young man doesn't even deal with his parents even to this day because they took hush money. According to Pastor Blank, and I have to protect this pastor, Bishop Jakes is about to get railroaded and all of his dirt will be exposed. That's why the bishop has quietly lawyered up. He sees his fall from grace coming.
Again, man, going back to the parents, going back to the.
And a lot of these parents got paid off, not just in the church, but in the entertainment industry. It's a lot of parents that turn. You would be amazed at all the parents that turn a blind eye to their kids getting whatever. You know what I'm saying? And use your heads, man. I ain't saying none of this shit, but it's a lot of parents that would just turn around and not act like the shit ain't even going on. It's sick and disgusting, but I mean, some parents will take 100,000, 500,000, $1 million to pretend like it didn't happen. I mean, I don't even think I got to ask the gang, would you take $1 million to shut the fuck up? I don't think anybody in here would, but you know, there's some people out there who definitely would because they've done it.
Parents, man, like money, dude, money, hush money. Think about all the people who have taken hush money that we'll never know about. Dang.
Don't look good for nobody.
Man. Let's continue, y'all. This is, I told you it's gonna get crazy in this motherfucker, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Pretty much said that they were lies.
Some of you logged in or come in out of concern. Some of you come in to hear what I'm going to say. All of you who expect me to address a lie, you can log off.
And listen to the people cheering and stuff like that. You know, I just feel like a lot of time when you're leading people down a road of destruction, they're blinded by so many things that they're not able to see. So you can just continue to drag them down this road. And, you know, when things come out, when they finally come out, either people aren't going to believe it or they're just going to be so lost on what to do just because you've been their leader for so long. I just,
I will not use this sacred day and this sacred pulpit to address a lie when I have a chance to preach a truth. I will stand straight up, head up, back straight, and preach the unadulterated, infallible word of God.
Man, you have your ass, you be tooted up, booted up, ass popped out and poked out. Stop lying, TD Jakes, with your big sweaty ass. You just be lying. You know you like to toot that ass up at Diddy parties. We send your loose ass over there. Remember we had the goddamn half unbuttoned shirt, little taco meat hanging out the top. We send your big ass with no rhythm up there. We send your goofy ass up there, TDJ.
Because that is what the pulpit is for. But there will be a time.
Daddy, I see the wood. Y'all remember he said that shit at church. Daddy, I see the wood. I think what the hell book you reading out of? Fathers circumcise their sons. Nigga, what the fuck you? I don't know what you smoked before this service, but yeah, I need my money back, bro. Give me that, pass that collection, bro. Let me get that 20 back.
You can't do this 50 years and ain't been in a fight, ain't been in a storm, ain't been up under attack. I'm fine. I'm good. Because I know the truth.
So do we, TD. So do fucking we.
When you know the truth, you ain't got to be nervous. You ain't got to be uneasy. You ain't got to be in trouble.
You ain't got to be in trouble when you know the truth. What? When you know the truth, you ain't got to be in trouble. But hey, I ain't gonna lie. You know when the motherfucker get caught up when, you know what I'm saying, you ask dude, is he whoop-de-whoop on the other side of the fence? You pitching and catching? So what you got going on, dog? Look, I'm comfortable with myself. I know myself. I know exactly who I am. Yeah, you definitely got diddled. You got diddled. As soon as a motherfucker hits you with that line, man, I'm comfortable with I know exactly who I am as a person. I don't need to dictate nothing and, you know what I'm saying, labels and all this stuff, man. I'm a free spirit. I know exactly who I am. You know what I'm saying? Who are you to judge? Yeah, all right, your ass got played with. Let's keep it a buck.
Man, just seeing this title is frustrating. But you know what they say, when you got money, you get treated differently. But this brother supposedly got money and secrets. Diddy's list of special privileges in jail finally has been exposed. Just think of a regular Joe Schmo that's being accused of what he's being accused of. What would be happening to him right now? Got this video here from Inform Overload. I'll leave in the description for you guys to check out more. We ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
There's other talk that he's getting more privileges, like more showers and better food. What are you hearing?
My understanding from my source says that they're letting him shower almost every day.
The court documents claim that Diddy used other inmates' phone access.
They don't, because I don't know, they don't shower every day.
I'm guessing in the feds they don't, though. From what I heard, they don't get privilege every day. Diddy doing 23 and 1 from what I heard.
Or is he talking about more than once a day?
He in at 23 to 1.
Using a non-authorized third-party messaging service to communicate with multiple people.
From his $48 million Miami mansion to hell on earth where chaos reigns. Just some of the words used to describe the Metropolitan Detention Center where Sean Diddy Combs.
Let's continue, y'all. Let's continue. The Diddler's special privileges while incarcerated. Let's continue.
Is now being held without bail.
He's making the best of the situation. You know, Dr. King called it the law of unintended consequences. Sometimes the more people...
They got music playing.
He's the highest profile. Costing $3 to $4. He'll have to get used to mystery meat.
If you've been keeping up with the Sean Diddy Combs case, a former inmate has finally revealed to us about what these special privileges that Puff Daddy will be receiving at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. As a quick refresher, Sean Combs was arrested on September 16th, 2024 for racketeering, conspiracy, transportation. He still denies all these claims and is continuing to await trial, as he was also denied bail by the judge. While we all anxiously wait for one of the biggest trials to come, why don't we take a peek at what type of these so-called privileges he will be receiving in the meantime. The source comes from a former inmate, Timothy Smith, who claims Sean will not be receiving any sort of special treatment. If anything, he should prepare himself for a long time of disappointment from his once lavish lifestyle. I can imagine, having gone from hosting some pretty devious parties with all sorts of accessible goods that money can buy, it'll be hard to go from that to simply staring at a blank brick wall majority of the time. And I hope that'll be the case for a very, very long time. Smith was arrested in 2006 when he was caught smuggling across the Canada-US border, abusing the powers he had as a pilot to do so. He saw what opportunity he had and really ran with it. Or flew with it, should I say? Right, I'll stop. His money won't get him any benefits, Smith states, saying in the federal system, it's so limited, you don't get extra privileges because you're rich. You're allowed a few basics like a tracksuit and sneakers from the commissary, but that's about it. They do raids, and if you try to stockpile, they'll take everything. I will also be getting into the commissary for the MDC because some of the items listed there are quite hilarious in comparison to what Sean could have been buying had he not been absolutely terrifying and diabolical. There is a part of me, and I feel terrible for even thinking this, of picturing Sean just hoarding a bunch of things in his cell that he bought from the commissary. I only say this because of all those bottles of lotion that were found in his home. Let's hope they don't sell that at the end.
Man. P. Diddy, dog.
Who's my good girl?
He does share that walking target. I personally also have no idea who Sam is, but from everyone else's reactions to the cellmate reveal, he doesn't sound like the best person to be around. I mean, no one really is within a prison. There are no radios or TV sets like some people imagine there was. Anything like we've seen in the movies, Smith adds. A source from CNN also states that they aren't even allowed pillows due to the hostile environments within that prison. You're only allowed 300 minutes a month on your phone, so it's best to use that time wisely and not spend it all in 1 week. Man, my screen time would...
So pillows, that just made me think of Full Metal Jacket. When they would put the soap inside the pillowcase, and they were, you know, if you've seen that movie, you know what went down. Also, yeah, what else they could do with those. So, you know, the title is more like Diddy's list of special privileges. Like, it's more like special privileges. Like, what? Ain't happening.
Significantly drop if I took that as a challenge for myself. I'm almost embarrassed at how much I have from simply doom scrolling on my off time. Do cat videos count as doom scrolling though? He is, however, allowed 1 book per week, and the Bible. Honestly, double up on that Bible part. His first and second book options should only be the Old and New Testament anyway. Sometimes you run out of minutes within the first week, and then you're just left talking to yourself, states Smith. Is it bad to say I wouldn't have a problem with that? I talk to myself all the time, especially when I'm watching TV shows or movies where I have to explain the plot out loud to the non-existent people in the room. Anyone else? No? Just me? Right. Smith even tells us that Puff Daddy won't even be given the chance to negotiate any other sort of living arrangements while he's incarcerated. What would you even try and ask for? A PS5? You're in federal prison, my guy. Be lucky that they'd even allow you a handful of crayons and a piece of scrap paper for free. The only thing Thomas Smith could say to Sean was, accept where you are. There's no negotiating your way out of federal charges. And this is coming from someone who only spent a year there, to then having gone extended because of immigration issues. You've literally made your grave and somehow managed to bury yourself alive in the process. All right.
Diddy, the diddler. He might get buried alive in that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. Diddy might be fried, man. He might not just be cooked. He might be baked, fried, sauteed, grilled. I don't know, man. It's looking real fucked up for that boy Diddy right now, man. What y'all think in the chat, man? I've asked y'all in the poll. I said, will Diddy beat this case? 14% of the room says yes, free Diddy. 86% of the room says no, he is cooked. It is over. Excuse me. Says yeah, he spent a year there, but did not have Diddy money and money talks. If Diddy still get the money, he could pay for protection in prison, or he could have people help him unalive to help. Well, he can have people keep him alive to extort him for what he got. Yeah, I don't know, man. They said they gonna make him a new hole. Whoa. They said possible, but I got Jay-Z I think you meant I heard Jay-Z got rid of DMX. I wonder, is he responsible for DMX? I think that was Jay-Z. I don't think Diddy played a part in that, or maybe he did. But I believe that was Jay-Z that did that, though. I think that's Jay-Z's work. And Jay-Z will be next to come up probably about 2028, 2029, somewhere around there. I think Jay-Z is going to get his day in court, if you will. I think Beyonce ends up getting hers. But as far as this, I don't think Jay-Z and Beyonce will see nothing from this. Their names have came up, and Jay-Z has been paying people off. So the Jay-Z victims have already been paid off from what I heard. So I don't see Jay-Z's name getting mixed into this too much, if at all. But I do know Ashton Kutcher's name will be mixed up in this. Jennifer Lopez's name will be mixed up in this. Leonardo DiCaprio, Stevie J, Demi Moore, Mila Kunis, Ellen DeGeneres, French Montana, Rick Ross, to say a few. Meek Mill's name not coming up in this, from what I heard. Being serious though, Meek Mill's name didn't. From any research I've done, I haven't heard nothing about Meek Mill, except for the allegations we've already all thought. I don't know if any of that shit is way. I don't know, but hey, I do think he got Diddy-fied. I think he got diddled at some point, but he ain't came up in none of my investigations that I've done. But Rick Ross' name definitely, French Montana definitely. They say, what about Jermaine Dupri? Jermaine Dupri is guilty of doing a lot of shit with underage people back in the 90s. His name didn't come up in this particular one, but Jermaine Dupri, how he escaped the 90s and what he did to them Criss Cross boys and a lot of them other kids that he was, you know what I'm saying, really, he loved kids too, boy. He just loved kid artists. He didn't want no gangster thugs around him. He wanted a bunch of impressionable, gullible, naive kids around him. So they say that list, baby love drug. What? As long as Beyonce can continue making their money, she will be fine. But Jay-Z, how many people want to listen to another rap album from him? His security is being married to Beyonce. Said, and you can't trust Jermaine. He got baby teeth. Salute, Gina. Gina said he got some baby teeth. I ain't trusting that little teeth, motherfucker. Salute. I appreciate that. That's funny. Says Steve Harvey. Yes. Oh, Steve Harvey's name will come up in this as well. Steve Harvey's name has, not will, Steve Harvey's name has come up into this as well. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. You can't trust nobody with them little bitty ass chiclet teeth. It said the list Diddy made his daughter read. Oh yeah. That was the list right there. It said Russell Simmons. Russell Simmons is done. He ain't coming back. Russell Simmons, if he ever come back, you remember him lying to him. I'll be back in New York next week, man. Shut your bitch ass up. You ain't coming back to no damn New York. Shut your frail ass. Nigga, boy, what? I will be back in the States. Y'all know how you talk. I'll be back in the States next week. I'll be in New York. I'll be in the States next week. I will be in the States next week, so y'all can stop with those false allegations. That's exactly how Russell Simmons be talking with his little goofy ass Indian style. I will not be a part of your. I'm flabbergasted at the fact that some of you would even think that I would do such a thing. So please stop. My family loves me. My daughters and I, we shut your bitch ass up, Russ. Shut your little bitch ass up. Say Diddy's camp was closed because of the allegations. Hey, I don't like Russell Simmons. I can't stand that bitch ass nigga. I don't like his brother either, fam. That dude kind of iffy to me, man. I'm be real. Rev Run, bro. I don't like the way he looked, fam. I don't like the way he shaped. I just don't like. He remind me like Orlando Brown daddy or something. I just don't like dude, bro. I don't fuck with the Simmons. I don't like none of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? They said, what if Uncle Russ is snitching? Uncle Russ probably been running the operation of a fucking CIA operation over there in Belize. Wherever the fuck he got, they out there in Belize chilling. They say with Big Meech out of prison in that wolf situation, and did a vulnerable, if he walked out them streets, he will become the street permanently. I don't know what you meant by that. They said that's true. That one idiot will have to go through so many of them who need him to make shit right at home. They doing shit for Diddy to get shit in jail, but to send home to the kids. They're probably telling on Diddy. I think a lot of people probably telling on Diddy. You know what? Diddy is a bad man, and I don't want him on the streets. I want him in the federal prison system. This is the Russell Simmons, and I'm telling you, I want Diddy incarcerated. That nigga Russ, dog. And go listen to Russ talking and tell me he don't talk just like that. Go listen to Russ talk and tell me he don't talk exactly like that. You remember his daughter cussed his bitch ass out to boy daughter Okie, whoever, she dating like a 70-year-old man or something. I don't know what the hell going on with nobody in that weird ass family. That name like Okie some shit. Oiki some shit. I don't know what the fuck her name is. Little Oiki out there dating like a 75-year-old man, sugar daddy or some shit. I don't know. I seen her like in the Bahamas or somewhere with some old dude who looked like Donald Trump or some shit. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. So I feel like Unc was talking. I feel like Unc was taking cheeks. That's what I feel. I feel like Unc freaky as hell. Salute to everybody who voted on that poll. We're going to shut that poll down. Make sure y'all double tap the screen. Can y'all give me up to 800 likes? Y'all didn't get me up to the 164,000. We still like 30 away. It's all good, man. We need 30 people to subscribe to the channel. Maybe we'll get there tomorrow. Well, we will get there tomorrow. Because, you know, your boy coming back live tomorrow. We ain't missing no days. You know, it's my birthday week, man. We turning up. We was $25 away from 2 honey buns. We didn't get to the 2 honey buns tonight, but hey, it's all good, man. Salute to the gang, for everybody for pulling up, popping out, showing out. I appreciate all the love and support y'all do be giving me. Y'all know it's a Sagittarius time. It's Sagittarius time. It's a Sagittarius birthday week. Sunday is my birthday, but we will be turning up Friday night on here. So Friday night, get your super chats ready, get your Cash App money ready. Friday night, we doing the Ratchet birthday bash, man. We're going to be over here turning up together like we always do. You know, we're going to have a very ratchet birthday party. It ain't going to be my birthday, but my birthday's Sunday. But you know what I'm saying? Your boy might turn up on Sunday and go do something. I don't know. So we'll figure it out, though. I know Friday and Saturday, we're going to turn up together, though. So make sure, and we're going to throw a party on Discord, too, as well. So everybody come show up with me on Discord Friday and Saturday. We'll be throwing 2 parties back to back, bike to bike, probably. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I'm gonna be drinking a lot this weekend, so y'all know what it is whenever your boy Ratchet get loose. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna definitely have a party over there on Discord, play a lot of music. We'll come on YouTube as well. We're gonna be live all week on YouTube. We'll be live all week, man. We need 50 people to double tap that screen, man. We need 50 people to double tap that screen for the king, know what I mean? So salute to the gang, man. I appreciate everybody. So we going to jam some music, and we finna get ready to get the hell up off here. But what I do want y'all to do is everybody who is going to still be here after the music is played, get in the chat after this is over with and tell me what y'all thought about the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn your notification bells on and press all on notifications so you never miss when your boy Big Ratchet drop, because you only get the drop whenever I drop. All right? So, boom. Hey, we finna get ready to get the hell up off here. I love each and every one of y'all. I'm playing some music, and we getting the fuck up off here, man. Tone Bot. I'll be back in a minute. Let's go.
nobody just like you. But then you walk on by, and I knew what I had to do. The way you're moving,
and you probably won't find her. Got her rocking my chain like I signed her. You gotta remember the nights where you lied. She cried. If the shores then high, get behind her. Trust me, I got her, it'll be alright. You had her in the dark, I'ma bring her to the light. Plus you was stressing about paying off the lights. And if you get the tripping, then I'm a pipe. I know that's what you like, cause you my little freak. And when you get to going, you be fucking up my sheets. And if you find out what we did last week, when you was supposed to be going out with your niece. But I'ma be quiet, cause I gotta keep it pee. And now you in the days, cause I got you getting weak. But don't fall in love, cause you know I'm for the streets. And he better not find out about me. And now she like,
mess with my mind, turn down the lights, you know I'm so into you,
man, this girl been blowing up my phone, but I don't hit back cause I be up in my zone. Hit D&D, wanna be alone. She OD, wanna be up in my home. Fuck that, I can't get attached. I been cracked that, you can have it back. These hoes I don't trust on top of that. I'm just spitting facts cause that won't last. These hoes love going back to the past, back to the stress and back to the laugh. Meanwhile, you be sitting having flashbacks, sitting back just trying to make the math mad. Not me, I'ma chill and get the last laugh. Kick rocks, I'ma leave the past in the past. Block the number, now she crying, yeah, now she mad. Now she pill popping, taking half of a half. So sad, she just worried about the next play. Play victim, do the same thing the next day. Sit back, you can wait on that day. Karma come, but it don't got a set date. But I'ma be quiet, cause I gotta keep the pee. And now you in the days, cause I got you getting weak. But don't fall in love, cause you know I'm for the streets. And he better not find out about me.
mess with my mind, turn down the lights, you know I do. I'm so into you,
Girl, you know that you so sweet, and you taste just like a peach. You can't get away from me, baby. And I know I make you weak. You tried to take a break from me, but you can't get away from me, baby. Ooh, girl, taste like candy, taste so good, nicknamed a brandy. Can't nobody understand it. Half the time she cannot stand me. Ooh, girl, you so sexy, I might let you rock my necklace. I think that you need a vacay, cause you look like you been stressing. You stressing me every time you get away from me, but faithfully you promised that you'd always find your way to me. Impatiently I'm holding on to every word you say to me. Don't play with me, I knew that you was never really gonna wait for me.
mess with my mind, turn down the lights, you know I do. I'm so into you,
Girl, you know that you so sweet, and you taste just like a peach. You can't get away from me, baby. And I know I make you weak. You tried to take a break from me, but you can't get away from me, baby. Come sit it right on my face. I'ma eat all the food off your plate. Fuck a breath, we can't take no breaks. Take this dick, don't tell me wait. You know the record, let's set this straight. Pin you down to the bed, let me seal your fate. Now he blowing up your phone and I know you gotta go, but hit D&D cause that nigga gotta wait. Cause you stressing me every time you get away from me, but faithfully you promised that you'd always find your way to me. Impatiently I'm holding on to every word you say to me. Don't play with me, I knew that you was never really gonna wait for me. So sweet, and you taste just like a peach. You can't get away from me, baby. And I know I make you weak. You tried to take a break from me, but you can't get away from me, baby. coldest in the game, man. It said can take a drive to this. Hey, I got the video actually on my, well, not the video. I got the unreleased version on my YouTube channel. So if you go to my video section of my YouTube, you can go play it, man. I got both versions back to back on there. So mods can drop the link to it. But I do got a video. It's not a video, but I got the music on my YouTube. So if y'all want to go listen to them 2 songs, I got them on my YouTube channel. Just go check it out, man. The video, there you go, right there. Cocoa Butter, salute Cocoa Butter. I dropped I pinned her message. Y'all can go check out that message right there. Cocoa Butter just dropped in the chat. Salute Cocoa Butter. All right, man, we finna get ready to get the hell up off here, man. I love y'all more than y'all would ever know. Thank each and every one of y'all for showing up, man, and showing out, man. Y'all know how we do it over here, man. It's your boy Big Ratchet. That's Ratchet Gang. And this is Ratchet TV. Man, look, I love y'all, man. It's my birthday week, so y'all make sure to be here every night supporting your boy. We gonna be back tomorrow night. I'm about to get off here and give me something to eat. It's 12 o'clock now. Well, it's early morning. Good morning, everybody. But good night to everybody who finna go to bed. I'll see y'all on Discord unless y'all going to bed. It's all good. I love y'all more than y'all will ever know. Get in the comment section when it's live in. Let me know what y'all thought about the content. It's your boy Big Ratchet. Like I said, that's Ratchet Gang. This Ratchet TV. I'm out. Tone bite.